in the tradition of getting back into sort of our normal routine, and the fact that I think people have burned a lot of inspiration, does anybody want to give us a summary of what happened last time?
Um, if
I
anyone else
phased
wants to,
in with my sandwiches, and I
Wow.
believe there was a gnome who, or was he a gnome?
yeah,
Yep.
Dorwin. Yeah.
Yeah.
Swiftspark.
From last time, he was saying that he had uh some toys to play with us and freaking destroy us with, and then we got put into the rooms. I believe the first room before I went away was or came in was a lightning room.
Mhm.
And I don't know. You guys tell me what happened because I wasn't there. And there was like lightning in the middle.
It was just the same thing as like the lava room, kinda. Like it was just lightning in the center, except for lava. I think
Whoa!
instead of like little gnome ornaments, it was like flying sentries.
Flying sentries.
Just little guys.
You guys have much trouble with it, or was it fine?
Easy.
Yeah, it was alright.
Yeah. I believe the next room was the gnome room
Yes.
with all the gnomes emerging around a pit of lava. And I threw my sandwich to distract one, and then I threw another, and it came towards me. And then Cassie and I took a group on the right side of the room, and then you and Kil'Kash
We're there.
started helping us. Yeah, started helping us with the other ones, and then a giant gnome emerged from the lava, and we're like, "Oh crap! You guys
Oh,
see
shit.
that giant freaking gnome crack spewing lava?"
Right for
And
the crack.
and then we ended up defeating that. My sandwich got bonfired along with the rat that came near it.
Oh
And
no.
then next room was all combat, right? It was like
I mean, y'all had combat in every room,
Yeah,
so
it was
it
just
was all
combat.
combat.
It was five rooms, I think, and all of them were combat. That was pretty much
Yeah.
it.
I
Got
can't
the-
I can't really remember the next rooms. It was like an L room. It was two L rooms, and then it was like a drone that we had to fight. I'm pretty sure, right?
Darkness, my old friend.
Yeah, in the dark.
Yep. In one of them, y'all were in the dark, and there were, I think, 2 or 3 flying drones that were just sort of scanning y'all, but y'all were able to kill them before they detected you.
Yeah, and then we rolled above a 10 the entire game, and Walls got mad at us. And then
Just a little.
Yeah, came to the mini boss and we're like, okay, yeah, we can all fire at once at this one. Oh yeah, sure, go for it.
No more
then,
Almost
prepping
yeah,
for
killed him. Almost
combat.
killed him before he could move.
yeah, yeah, and then we got to the two mini bosses with the golden ram, I believe it was, and then
Little
Uh,
silver guy.
the little silver man, and then we ended up like killing the golden ram. Cassie wanted to loot it, and then the silver one came up, and Kil'Kash, I believe, used his amulet 3 more times, and
Holy.
actually did more damage to himself than the actual thing.
May or may not have ripped his soul asunder.
And then, yeah, it started bursting out in flames after we defeated it, basically. And Kil'Kash is in dread, but he just said okay.
Okay.
Okay. And then Cassie went to go loot the gold thing, and the gold disappeared.
That friggin' bastard took it.
He took it all. Took it and used it to make himself wings that then burned up. Y'all did get to loot in that room, though, and I think y'all got a few items.
Yeah,
I don't know that they were that much better for you. I think the best thing was maybe there was it a cape of elven kind? Might have been the
It was
best
the
thing.
boots of Elvenkind.
That's right.
Can I
got
wear
the
those
wonderful-
boots?
I got the wonderful cursed sword. Woo!
Muffin got another pair of boots, and I think Sony got a shiny rock.
Yeah, I got a gem.
Yeah, he got the boots of stride and springing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. That I think gave him like, big jumps or something.
Yeah, he can jump 3 times his normal distance.
That's pretty
Oh,
good
that's right.
for that's pretty good for a muffin. Cause oh wait, no, I'm thinking about
No, it's definitely good for him.
I'm thinking for
I
a
think
Thorn though.
he's got an increased movement speed to 40 because he's a barbarian, and then I think jump distance has something to do with either strength or like your
in
movement speed. And either way,
in
like he's got good in both of those.
in Baldur's Gate, it's tied to your strength, but I
Mhm.
don't know how it works for D&D, and I don't know what the jump distance is. If it's like half of your movement speed or something.
Yeah, I still need to look that up for him, but it'll be good regardless.
Yeah.
Welcome in, Void. Hello.
He can only speak in farts.
Quickly, quickly. Who speaks fart?
I think of that freaking character from the what's it called? Treasure Planet.
SpongeBob down in the never mind. I thought you were gonna say SpongeBob down in the like the abyss.
Those two, but specifically in Treasure Planet because they speak flatulence.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Treasure Planet. I heard that's somebody's favorite movie.
Yours?
No, it's yours.
Whoa, what's Evans?
Shrek. Fuck, I don't know. What was the movie I kept on saying when we were talking about that?
Shrek.
Was it Shrek? I couldn't remember.
Alright, so we just gave a recap. What we did was just 5 rooms of combat and then a mini boss.
Yeah, Void,
And
are
Void.
you able to get into Roll20? Because I know it's been a long time.
For me, it's been a long time. It's been like one session.
Hmm?
I said, "What do you mean it's been a long time? It's been like one session." I just wasn't here for the last one, but yeah, I should be like.
You weren't there for the
Yeah.
last like 2 or yeah, I think 2 or 3.
2 or 3.
And then we had a break because the holidays too.
It's
No,
been
'cause
a
I
little
was
bit.
pooping on the bank. I was there for that. I was like a couple, like 2 ago.
Oh, that's right. That was 1,
It was
2,
literally the
3.
one before the last one.
I think that was 3 sessions ago, maybe 4. There's been a lot of the lead up, but you know the general premise, right? Because you were there for that. That essentially, like, we're doing the heist on this bank to try and recover a bunch of magic items that the cult has been sort of collecting and all bringing to this bank. Y'all gathered a bunch of information. Excuse me. With sort of the key points being that you knew I was in the bottom, sort of this underground vault of the bank, and that there was this guy named Dorwin Swiftspark who was known for being a skilled artificer in building magical constructs. That he sort of ran the security down here. Since then, the group did run into him when they first came down here. Trip said it a second ago, but essentially he said like, "Hey, yeah, I've got a bunch of toys down here, and the cult gave me some really cool technology to play with, so I'm excited to see how y'all deal with that." And then essentially, as y'all proceed through this underground vault, you're actually part of the technology that the cult gave him access to is he's spawning like randomized runes that are essentially just small slices of a plane of chaos that are just appearing, and he's got a variety of different challenges prepared in each room as y'all proceed. You need 2 total keystones to get to the main vault that he's in. Y'all got 1 last time. Y'all need to get to the next one this time, which y'all have to, as Sony said, go through 5 rooms of challenges and then a mini boss. So that's going to be our goal for this session. Any questions from anyone? Also, point of inspiration to Squeeb for the lovely summary.
How many? What's the max we can have for inspiration?
I think 3.
It was originally 3, but then you're like, actually you can just go beyond it because I know for a long time it was just me gaining it.
Does it? Or do my birthday candles count as 1 or 3?
That's just a consumable item, so you just need to keep track of that separately.
Okay, so I just have 1 inspiration then.
That sounds right.
Alright, so I guess we good to go.
So is Kil'Kash here with us, or did he get transported?
Maybe.
We'll say that because of the damage he took when his soul was, ripped asunder, he's catching his breath in the main lobby while y'all proceed forward.
Okay.
Okay.
Kil'Kash,
Yeah, he
you're in
said he was
dread.
fine, but it seems like he's he's struggling a bit.
He's winded.
Who wants
Not
to
doing
give
well.
us our first roll? As a reminder, just we're generating the rooms with just a dirty 20 roll. And if we roll something we rolled last week, I'll just ask you to roll again.
Anybody wanna roll?
Call it a dirty
How
20.
about
Oh, you can.
a void roll? Just start us off.
Oh.
Or I guess.
Ignore that.
No, he can roll the next one then. It's fine.
Oh, fuck.
1D1000 coming in.
All right. And as a reminder, low rolls are bad and higher rolls are good.
We need a d20. Someone.
Trip
anyone.
rolled it. You got a 5.
The next roll, we need a 20.
Have Sir Tom roll it.
All right, let me get y'all set up.
If you want Sir Tom to roll it, I will take one of my manual dice.
I don't know if I can trust it. Oh, we got a 20. Whoa, crazy.
Whoa, guys. I swear they're not weighted.
Tom is helping us.
Whoa, treasure room? Crazy.
Can I roll my D2 that I have?
You have a D2. It's just is that just a coin? It's yes or no.
I have a D1 and a D2. It's you know
hell's a
who
D1?
Vsauce is, right?
Is a D1 just a circle? Is it just a ball?
Yeah.
It's just like a cylinder with the lopsided that always rolls D1.
Have I not shown you guys my dice set that I have?
I haven't seen the D1 or D2. I don't
Hold
think I've
on.
ever seen that.
Gonna see what Sir Tom rolled.
D2
It's
is
up
just
to
a
a-
coin.
He actually did roll a 20.
Sure.
Let's see it. No proof.
I should have had my camera on, but that's funny.
No
All
proof.
right, if y'all could drop yourselves into the bottom of this map.
Yep,
Avoid your band.
that's what
I can't see. Yeah, I'll just keep scrolling.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Do I still
Can't you
have
see
Sir
in the
Tom?
dark?
I'm gonna drop my cyberpunk guy in.
You don't have access to him. Whoa.
My goodness, my cat sees you moving your character and she's like focused.
SWAT at him.
She's getting
Ah.
ready to. She's just laying here staring.
Oopsies, I revealed something when I didn't mean to.
I saw it in the dark.
In the darkness of Khazal Doom.
In the darkness, I see everything.
Okay. Y'all ready to go?
Yeah.
Yep.
Let me make sure I've got all these guys.
What the heck? When did Thorn get here?
Oh wait, did we do a short rest from after that fight? Like in the main lobby then?
Yes, y'all did short rests and consumed hit
Yeah.
die for that.
Yay.
You did
Back.
not have a long rest, though.
Back up to full. No more hit die.
Cool. So as a reminder, Void, I don't think you have dark vision either, right?
I don't think so.
Turn the floodlights on.
Yeah, I think so. This y'all have entered a room and you can see the walls on either side of you. But otherwise, the room is very dark, and Avalene's really the only person who can see. What is it? I think it's like 30-ish feet in front of you, as if it was dim light.
Let's say 60 feet. You can see in dim light within 60 feet of you as if it were bright, and darkness if it was dim light. I can't discern color.
Yeah. Avalene can see a bit further in. Which let me go ahead and reveal in case there's anything you want to say, but the rest of you all cannot.
Guys, it looks like a straight corridor.
I'm in the dark.
To the doors. Alright. Who wants to hold hands or who's gonna hold a torch?
I can hold a torch then for you guys. I'm just doing my natural recovery quick.
And light one of Thorn's dreadlocks on fire and burn it that way.
I should probably pull up my. I think I
Stand them
have
up
a
so they're
light
like
spell,
candles.
if I remember correctly too.
Alright, I'll move right to that spot you just pointed.
I was just pretending that
Definitely not
Thorn's been,
measuring anything for any specific reasons.
or just pretending that Thorn's been with us the whole time, or did he get transposed here with the room?
Found him in the lobby.
Assume he would have been waiting in the lobby with y'all. Maybe he was guarding the exit or something, standing guard. Um, good thing to think of though. Void, did you change out your armor? Since you're not in the sneaky part of the heist, are you just gonna keep your plate armor?
Keep whatever I had on before because I don't feel like fucking with my character sheet right now.
Okay. And remember, if you are going to use your shield, which I think was bumping your AC, you can only use your weapon one-handed. Benefit for you, something they found last time were these things called Boots of Elvenkind, they talked about, and up to y'all as a group, but they give you advantage on dexterity checks to make stealth checks. So that would technically cancel out your disadvantage if the party's interested in giving you those.
I have a cursed sword if you want it.
They have that too, yes.
I hold Squeeb's wiener to find my way in the dark.
Here's the cursed sword.
The blind leading the blind. All right, what do y'all want to do?
I have a light cantrip as well.
Well, I
Well,
also
that
have
could be torches.
the gem of brightness
Oh,
that I could use as well that I just got. So it does have 50 charges, but just for something like this, it doesn't expend a charge if I use it just to light up a radius. So it's like a 30-foot radius, I guess, around me.
What do the charges do?
The charge is blind creatures.
Flashbang!
Whoa.
Yeah, but they have to succeed on a check or saving throw, I mean.
Grenade.
It says it's 30-foot radius and dim light for an additional 30 feet.
so that'll essentially give you the same vision that Avalene has, and she'll be able to see perfectly well in it.
Yeah, but that's for the whole party, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, take front.
Now, it is a light source, so like if something's sitting in the dark, they'll be able to see you much more easily coming towards you.
Take the front.
Or them.
You.
Okay, I'll just go, like, kinda beside, or no, right behind Ava.
Alright. Forward we track.
Hey, oh, oh,
Oh,
Oh, oh,
oh.
ah!
shit.
Not quite. We can keep going if you like, or if there's other things you guys can do as well. Just let me know. Like as you're moving forward, are you trying to keep an eye out for things? Are you looking at the walls? Are you
I'm looking
for
at the
stuff in
walls,
the
I guess.
dark?
Yeah, I'm looking at the walls.
Okay. As you look at the walls, you notice that they're fairly similar to the ones you've been before. The light that you're holding up is sort of reflecting off like a metallic sheen on the walls.
Anything on the floor or the ceiling?
Nope, nothing on the floor or ceiling. We reveal a bit further along.
And then a giant boulder comes and crushes us. Party wipe.
Okay, Avalene, give me a perception check.
Da-da-da.
7.
7.
What's
I'm
this little
fucking
dot that I can
blind.
clearly see?
Yeah, from the light, you sort of seem just distracted by the different shimmers of light that reflect off the metallic surface of the walls, and it continues to draw your attention as sort of the shimmers move along the walls.
We don't see it.
Um,
It's okay.
Thesera, give me a perception check as well, since you've technically got the light. Nice. You think you see at the very edge of the distance that you can see with your light, which I think should be, yeah. You think you can just make out. Oh, that's not the right thing. What seems to be a large metallic robot. in
Oh
the
my
distance.
god, no way. It was just there was something where that was. It's my brother.
Yeah. Go give him a
Here,
dreadlock.
Just 1 second, my cat's going crazy.
Yep.
It's my brother from another mother.
Thromb.
So if you go up and talk to him, he'll let us pass.
Name's Nroth.
Thorn with a P.
A PH.
Thorn.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back. How do you want to respond to that and let the team know?
I would just say, like, just stop for a moment. Like,
Huh.
there's like a giant thorn in the way.
This crew just goes running forward.
Like, does it seem to notice us? Is it still just, like, kind of stagnant?
It seems to just sort of be guarding its position.
Alright, you guys want to load up some ranged attacks on it? Some ranged.
Sounds great.
Get in there, Thorn.
It's my rigger.
Huh?
My rigger.
Huh? What ranged attacks do you guys have?
Let me go give him a kiss.
Sharp bow.
Ooh, okay.
He's kissing him.
He runs
You
right
said
up
we're
to
good and
his
we can
brother.
just pass since we're both robo bitches.
I'm get ready with my crossbow, I guess.
I'm ready with my sharp bow.
Thesera, Thorn, you
Uh-oh.
guys get to do a ranged attack.
Is there something beyond him?
I don't know. Y'all haven't checked yet.
We don't know. Wow.
Hmm.
Giant ballista fires out. Oh, there goes Thorn. He's gonna get eviscerated.
Yeah, Void, please don't move your character unless you actually mean that you're going to move the character.
You
Are
wanna
you
be
actually
right
there?
I'm right here.
Alright.
You're going to move up to that position?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Are you doing that as they're going to launch their ranged attacks, or are you just seeing the robot and going like, brother, and charging in?
Yes, I'm seeing if he's a friendly robo bro.
I'm going to assume from the fact that your team just regrouped that they would have told you that you're fighting a bunch of constructs and they are not friendly.
Well,
Does
would
that
have
change your
been-
decision?
That would have been some good information to have before.
Play it where it lies.
I'll let you move back. Like, yeah, these are probably not going to be friendly.
So I'll just stay right here.
Okay. Are people launching attacks? What's going on?
Void, Thesera, you got ranged attacks?
Well, I don't have as many spells as before, so I really only have, like, my cantrips.
You don't have a short bow or anything?
No.
Okay, I got a 21. Cassie got a 23. Void, you don't have a ranged attack?
I have a light crossbow.
Oh, why don't you fire it?
Maybe I don't want to fire it.
Alright.
Is that 3 damage?
Yeah, I got a 1.
I can just use frostbite then.
10. 1d6 or 1d8 plus 4.
Okay. Excuse me.
Frostbite, they have to make the Constitution saving throw.
You're. He failed.
Holy crap! I wasn't expecting that. Okay.
Second time it succeeded in this heist. That's great.
Oh my. All right. Let me. 8 damage.
Okay. Thorn, are you attacking with your light crossbow?
Sure.
And then it has disadvantage on its next weapon attack roll.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
Is that your sneak attack as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Forgot I have that.
It's all adding up.
Well, while we're waiting on Void to get his attack roll in, everybody go ahead and roll initiative.
Woo!
Da, 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 da.
Oh, did you have music or anything? I don't hear anything this time.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Can
it looks
hear it.
like it's playing, but it's not audible. Let's see.
I could hear it.
Rusty, would
You can hear it?
would my
Oh, I
light
hear now.
crossbow just be dexterity?
With a light crossbow, I think
And-
crossbows still use strength, whether it's light or not. You would probably have proficiency in it, is my guess.
You don't like using the initiative one, Sony?
Nah, I just do my rolls manually. I just look at the modifier.
The one.
I just use my second monitor to have like all the rolls ready.
Alright, I'm adding y'all's turn indicators in if y'all want to add your rolls.
Woo!
Is that another fucking nope?
Wow, I got a 20 for my
Oh,
initiative. So cool.
Yeah, you rolled a 20 and got a 20.
Oh, let me fix that.
Didn't you get a 6? Or is that for your crossbow?
That was my crossbow.
That attack would have missed.
Oh my god, I actually got a 20.
There's 20. There
should
you go.
have saved that 20 for the next room.
Oh well.
No.
Where are my gnomes? Sturdy plus 5. Okay,
Not the little shits.
great. They rolled in that one.
Makes me think of Dungeon Soup.
Did you total up the
Loading
damage
for
blows?
20. I did, yeah. Y'all dealt a good bit of damage to it. All right. From where y'all are standing, you can't see the other enemies, but you do seem to hear sort of the sounds of some metallic wings beating and a bunch of little footsteps,
Oh,
seemingly marching in y'all's direction.
those little footsteps sound familiar.
I got a crack in it.
All right. Thorn is up first with his net 20. What do you want to do?
Is this after we all shoot our shots, so we have another?
Yes, that would have been a surprise round. So this is the first round of combat.
Okay. I will throw some little spells at him, starting with my Sacred Flame.
Okay. Mind me, how does that work? Is that an attack roll or is it a saving throw?
I believe it's a saving throw, a dex saving throw. My spell DC is 15.
Is it a dex save throw?
Yes.
Okay. It succeeds.
Okay. Well, that's my little turnsy doodle, but I'll move forward a little bit.
Are you like really far away from your mic, or
No, I was just talking.
do I just have you turned down? Okay.
Maybe turn it down too, but I don't know.
Alright,
If I look
yeah,
at my other
turn
monitor where
that
my
to-
character sheet is, my mic doesn't necessarily always pick that up.
No worries. Okay. Did you move up some as well? Is that what you did?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Alrighty then. Next up, we're going to go the quadrones, if y'all remember them.
Mhm.
So they're going to come flying out. And you see one come out on either side of the sentinel. And they are going to launch an attack at the wielder of the light and at the closest person to them. So one attack for Sony, one for Void.
The little guys are like the bitch slap.
Yeah, when you get up close, yeah, they throw hands. Yeah. Okay. Both of them miss. So they have these little sort of brass bows that they pull back their bowstrings, launch arrows at each of y'all. But perhaps because of the light and sort of the change from being in darkness to bright light, they both shoot wide. And now we're going to go to
Roll
Squeeb.
really badly or something.
Yes, they rolled very poorly.
Okay. I don't know if you have my updated AC and you're basing it off of that or not.
I didn't even need to ask. That's how bad it was.
Okay.
Noticing a trend with last time. Y'all go for it. Or rather, Squeeb, go for it.
I'll go ahead and move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'll go ahead and fire at the closest one.
Okay.
Let's see. One. Oops. Character sheet. 24.
24 hits.
And 9.
9 damage.
Yeah.
Which one did you aim at again?
The closest one, or the one right here.
Okay. 9 damages.
I'll go ahead and fire again.
Okay.
13.
13 was the attack roll.
Yeah.
That does not hit.
Alright. And go ahead and pass turn then.
Okay. On to Ava.
Wahoo! I'm gonna shoot my bow at the big guy.
The big guy? All right, go
At the
for it.
big guy. 19.
Okay, 19 hits. You don't have sneak attack anymore, though.
No. Oh, 3 fucking damage.
Solid 3 points of damage.
Tree.
Is your dex modifier only +2?
No, for attack I have +5, but my damage is +2. Yeah. My
Should
dex
be-
is
What's your dex ability score?
15.
Oh, I thought it'd be higher. Never mind. All right, that's right then.
Yeah. And that's well,
That's right, because you did a feat. Okay.
yeah. I'm gonna move
Anything else?
to there. And that end my turn.
Okay, Thesera, you're up.
Let's see. I think I'm gonna do. I'll move to right over here for now, and then I'm just gonna try and cast Frostbite on this golem again, the construct.
Okay. Constitution save again.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah, I believe it was Constitution.
Succeeds this time.
Damn it. I'm gonna use Shillelagh as a bonus.
Okay. Anything else?
No, that's all I can do.
All right, the Sentinel's turn. He is going to start lumbering forward. 2, 3, 4, 5. And he is going to take a swing at Thorn. But he's going to have disadvantage on his first weapon attack, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, Thorn, what's your new AC?
15.
Okay. He hits. That's my pencil. How much damage did it do? Deals 11 points of damage.
Oh, I'm dead. See you later.
See ya. He's gonna sort of like almost like rotate his torso, and as he slashes across Thorn's armor, he's gonna turn towards Thesera. Actually, no, you're too far away. He's gonna
Yay.
turn to Avalene, sort of see her over behind Thorn, and
My giant freaking shield.
sort of like this mask is almost going to come off his face, and all of a sudden it's just like a massive ball of light underneath.
Ooh.
And he's going to fire a light beam at you. You need to make a Constitution saving throw.
16.
You succeed.
Yay.
You take. Wow, bad damage rolls. You take 4 points of damage for a successful save.
Half damage.
Okay, you take 2 points of damage. That's light damage, so it's not going to be resisted by you.
No. If only it was fire.
All right. Anybody, or not anybody else? It's my turn. That's going to end his turn. I was really hoping these gnomes could have gone first because they were going to run through his legs.
Aw. Maybe they can still do that.
Oh,
in
little
terms
shit.
of movement speed, they've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then they're going to dash. They are going to run through his legs. 1, 2. They're going to land right between the two of y'all. And that's going to be their turn. So back up to Thorn. Oh, and for reference, Void, these are little, like, ceramic garden gnomes that are chasing you down. It's a group of 3 small ones.
With
Interesting.
tactics.
Okay, I guess I'll
Indeed.
take a big old swingsy doodle at them.
At the big guy or at the gnomes?
The little gnome.
Okay. Go for it. What weapon do you have again?
I have a warhammer.
Okay. That first attack misses.
Darn.
Do you have a second attack as a cleric yet, or no?
I don't think so. We're still level 5, right?
I think y'all are what, level
We're 5.
7? No,
Now we're
no,
5.
y'all are 5.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I thought y'all were much higher level. I'm giving y'all really good magic items for your level. I thought y'all were. I thought you were like 7, about to be 8. Noted. Okay. Anything else you want to do, Void?
I don't think there's much else I can do, so no.
Alrighty. On to the archers again, in which case they are going to fire. This one over here is going to fire at Thesera again, and this one's going to fire at Squeeb.
Quab.
17 on Thesera, 11 on Squeeb, so I think it's going to miss you, Squeeb, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's going to hit Thesera, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What damage did he do? Deals 4 points of damage.
Okay.
And they are just going to float in place, and that'll be to the next turn. Squeeb, you're up.
Alright. Is this the 3?
Yep.
Like,
There's the 3 small gnomes between you and Thorn.
let's see. Go ahead and attack with my great sword on the one of the 3 gnomes there.
All right, go for it.
11.
11 does not hit.
Sad. Do it again. 17.
17 does hit.
I want to reroll those ones.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so 12 damage then.
Yes.
Okay. You attack and you cut through one of the gnomes as it breaks apart, and you take a chip out of a second.
Alright, guys, I've done all I can.
In
Pastor.
Dorn, please.
What have you done? You're dead.
You're welcome for healing you.
When?
Ava, you're up.
I'm gonna step forward and I'm gonna go in with my rapier.
Nice. All right. You will get sneak attack on this if you hit, which you do.
Okay, beautiful.
Beautiful.
And then my sneak. 17 damage.
Snack.
Okay.
Namaste.
Yeah, the sentinel seems to wobble a little bit as you stick your rapier in its side, but it's still standing. Anything else you want to do?
No, that's it.
Okay. Sarah.
I think I will come in from the back here, and I'm just gonna try and like swing at it with my staff.
Okay. Go for it.
Let me just make sure I got the right.
And with Shillelagh up, you get to roll wisdom on that attack instead of strength, right?
Yep.
Cool.
So this should be the attack for it. So 15.
Unfortunately, 15 doesn't hit.
Damn, little buggers.
Do something.
I'm trying.
Try harder.
He's metagaming.
I'll just keep my shillelagh up, so just recast that. It doesn't matter, but that's all I can do.
Cool. All right, it's gonna be the Sentinel's turn. He is going to take 2 claw sweeping attacks at one at Avalene and one at Thorn. Okay, at Avalene a 21, at Thorn a 26.
Hit.
Okay. Avalene 12 damage. Thorn
Have
14 damage.
How much?
14. You said half on yours?
yeah.
Okay, that's 6.
Oh. Dun, dun, dun.
All right. Little bugger's
Alright.
turn. They are
I'm
going to
do
swing.
my reaction thing with that hit.
Okay, word. Is that where you do like lightning damage back to it as part of your class ability, right?
Yes, it does make a dex saving throw.
Okay. What does it need to beat?
Is that just always what my?
It crit failed. Doesn't matter.
Oh, okay, but is that just for? Is that always what my spell DC save DC is on my?
Your spell DC is for all of your spells. I would check what your class sheet says about that ability. Usually your class ability saves are something like, 8 or 10 plus your level in that class plus something else or something like that. It should specify on the class sheet though. But since it rolled in that one, it would have failed regardless. So what's the damage output on that?
2d8.
2d8. All right, roll it.
Does this get doubled because it's a crit fail?
No, it just automatically fails.
Yeah.
8 damages. All right, as your lightning sort of shoots through and sparks from your body to its after it hits you, it almost seems to sort of glitch and freeze up a little bit. The lightning damage on, at least on this construct, seems to do a bit of extra something to it, we'll say.
Bitches.
Okay. The 2 gnomes are going to swing at Squeeb. 2 remaining gnomes, that is.
Noms.
19 and a 23.
Oh.
Dealing 8 damage total.
Sheesh. Alright.
Action economy, baby. Okay. Back up to the top of the order with Thorn.
Oh lord. Okay. So if I wanted to re-equip my shield, is that a bonus action or an action?
You don't have it up right now.
No.
I'll allow that once per turn as an item interaction. So it's neither a bonus nor an action. It's just a separate thing you can do. Only once per turn though, so you can't like when you're at the end of your turn, like put your shield up and then like during your attack take it down kind of thing.
Okay.
You have to go like one or the other.
Okay, that makes sense. I put my shield back on, and then
Okay.
I will throw a spell at this. Wait, is there disadvantage on range spells like close range do, or is that just
If
somebody
it's
else other
or
than?
if it's a ranged attack spell, yes. If it's one that they just make the saving throw on, then no, because there's no attack roll. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. I was like, I'll just swing it with my hammer then.
Okay. Which one? The gnomes or the big guy?
Little gnomey dudes. They're
Okay.
annoying.
Go for it. That hits. Roll for damage.
+2.
So you're swinging with it one-handed now, right?
Yeah.
Is that the
So
D8
if I'm
versus
reading this
D10?
right, it should be a D8 versus a D10.
Yep, that sounds right. 5 points of damages. All right. You sort of you swing at them, and you see that there's one that's chipped from Squeeb's previous attack, and you target it and sort of smash straight down through its head and break it so that there's only one left.
Oh yeah. Victory scream.
Anything else?
I think that's it for now.
Okay. On to the quadrons then. This one, as they're known to do, is going to put its bow away, pull out its scrawny little arms, and it's going to try and bitch slap Thesera twice. Let's see here, what's that to hit? Okay. On the first attack, he gets a 10. Second is a 14. Does that second one hit you? Tony?
Pardon?
This quadron is attacking you. It's trying to bitch slap you.
Oh, okay.
It got a 10 on the first attack and a 14 on the second. I think your
14
AC
would
is what,
hit.
like a 13?
Yeah.
Okay. So the 14 would hit. You take 3 points of damage.
Okay.
Light little slap on the cheek. This one, on the other hand, is going to continue shooting with its bow, and it is going to aim for Squeeb again, but it is going to miss. And
No.
that is going to be their turn. So Squeeb, you are up.
Alright. I'm gonna smack the 2 remaining gnoms.
Just one left now.
Oh. Smack the 1 remaining gnom.
Okay. That hits. Roll for damage. All right, you smash the remaining gnome.
Alright. Move towards the robot. And then I'm gonna swing my sword down on him again.
Go for it.
26.
That hits. Roll for damage.
13.
Okay. Describe your kill.
I'll upswing up the crotch of it and kill it.
Ooh.
Right. Why the crotch?
Closest.
He was a big guy. All right. With both of those enemies down, is there anything else you want to do in your turn?
I'll just move towards the little guys that
Okay.
Thesera's
Yeah, you've
fighting
only moved one
once.
spot, right? So you should be able to get up to that one if you want.
Yeah. Alright, Pestern.
Cool. All right, Avalene.
I'm right up.
Yep, right here.
Yep. 12.
12 does not hit.
Okay. Alright. I've looked so sad, but that's it.
All right, Thesera.
I'll try and swing at it again with my staff.
All right, go for it. That certainly hits.
Yes! Just 6 damage.
6 points of damage. That one hadn't been attacked by anything yet, right?
I don't think so.
I think Squeeb, you attacked this one earlier, right?
Yeah, I hit it for some damage.
Cool. Just want to make sure I didn't get the damages backwards on that, or the health backwards. Anything else you want to do on your turn, Sony?
Nah, that's all I can do.
All right, we'll go back to the top of the order with Thorn.
Oh, gourd.
Also from where
Oh, gourd.
you live. See the rest of it.
Sorry, my roll20 is really slow. I think it's because I moved to a different web browser. I will throw. Actually, is either of those people already injured?
They're both already injured.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead on this one. They must make a wisdom saving throw.
On which one?
This is the one that is next to Avalene and Squeeb.
Okay. It fails.
Oh, cool. Okay. Hell yeah. So now we're going to take 1d12 damage.
Alrighty. It does not seem to be looking great. Anything else?
I will move. Okay, I'm gonna have to fucking switch back. This is so fucking slow. I will
Are you trying to
move
go
right
up next
here.
to one? Okay, perfect. Cool. All right, Quadrum's turn. This one manages to sort of deftly dodge Avalene's rapier attack, but then it sort of gets slammed by the Toll of the Dead spell and looks a little stunned. So it pulls away its bow, and don't you know, it's about to get slapping. So it tries to slap each of y'all once.
Oh.
Avalene a 15, Squeeb a 5. I think Avalene it hits, right?
Yep.
It deals 4 points of damage, which I imagine you're going to have to 2.
Yep.
Okay. Uncanny dodge, uncanny dodge, uncanny dodge.
Basically.
Cool. Okay, then this one is also going to try and do one slap attack against each of you. It gets a 16 and a 15.
Oh,
The 16 against Thesera, so I assume that hits.
Yeah.
15 against Thorn, which doesn't hit because you have the shield up, right?
Correct.
Okay, so it misses Thorn. On
You said it was
Sony,
15, right?
yes.
If it's the same as my AC, it's not in this case, but would that hit?
Yeah. Yeah, if it's the same, it hits. It's only a miss on the lower roll.
Gonna put my
Sony, it
shield
deals
up,
a whopping 2 points of damage to you.
oh my god.
Just kind of rubs your face a little bit.
Ew.
Ugh.
It's
thinking of
spindly
fucking-
little copper arms.
Ugh. Help!
I'll
Squeeb,
use
you're
my
up.
strong hand.
Take my strong hand. I'll smack this with my great sword.
All right, go for it. That definitely hits.
Ooh.
Nat 20.
Describe your kill.
Just slam it down after trying to slap me.
You backhand it with your
Yeah.
sword.
Yeah, I'm just like, get out of my face.
All right, yeah. That one is dead.
Dead dude.
You attack the other one now?
Yep.
Go for it.
Let's see.
Help, it's touching me.
Uh,
That hits. Roll for damage.
I reroll that 1, 9. So
12.
12. Yeah.
All right. It sort of seems to be just barely hovering in the air, but it is still up.
Thorn moving away from it.
Oh, sorry. I'm just checking to see if what I just did makes it so it's not running as poorly, and I think it did.
Cool. Anything else, Squeeb?
And that's my turn.
All right, Avalene, you're up.
Boop. Rapier.
Go for it.
Bonito.
That hits. And you got sneak attack because you got allies in melee range.
18.
Excuse me. Describe your kill.
I just stab it.
It be stabbed. And that completes the rune. Congratulations.
Woo!
Woo!
Yippee. All right.
So that was another room of combat.
Yeah. 6th room in a row. Trust me, there are puzzles
I was
Right.
promised
And
they
treasure
exist.
rooms.
and a treasure
Right.
room. They exist.
Uh-huh. Alright. Who's
That
gonna
was
roll
the third. That
d20?
was the third hardest fight. Congratulations.
Alright, Void, roll a
Y'all done the
d20.
second hardest and the third hardest.
Just void.
Huh?
Roll a d20.
Roll a d20.
They want you to open the next room of chaos.
Oh,
Holy
Lord.
God.
Jesus.
Well, hope y'all are prepared for hardest
Another
combat.
room of combat.
Hardest combat outside of rolling a nat 1.
Holy
Man.
frig.
Not the hardest puzzle.
Hardest puzzle is a 4.
Damn.
So y'all
It's like
missed that.
just go in the middle of the room. It's
Hey,
like
at
a
least you
Chinese
didn't, like-
finger trap or something.
At least this one wasn't a puzzle, and y'all messed it up and then rolled a 2. Because then I would have taken 1 off, and it would have been a nat 1, and you'd be fighting a mini boss in a tiny little alleyway.
Yeah.
Instead, let me prep the next room. Squeeb is giant on this map from when he was enlarged. Okay, let's bring that back down.
No.
I'm enlarged whenever I see Squeeb.
Right?
You're the same size. Dreadlock.
Here we go.
I love yum pum.
Oh.
Oh.
Thank you, kid. What are you doing? Oh, right. Welcome to another dark room.
Oh,
Woohoo!
gosh.
I hate
Oh,
Ava
God.
loves dark rooms.
Did the music just stop? What the heck? Oh, no.
Just changed it. Alright, can y'all move your characters on here? I think since y'all placed them before, they should be fine. And Void, you'll need to drop yourself in at the bottom of the map.
I'll have my gem of brightness activated.
Just gonna go ahead and go for it.
Yeah.
Be careful, it's only got 50 charges.
Well, this one is,
I'm just gonna move away from the light.
Flashbang.
Okay, I probably shouldn't have told y'all this was gonna be a hard room. I feel like y'all are gonna be more careful now.
I charge in now.
Bye-bye.
Avalene the thumb. Go. Use your night vision.
Wom.
Hey, what are you doing?
Balls is gonna have to take a break to tame the cats. Who's misbehaving? Is it Artemis or Aurora?
It's Artemis. She's always messing with the back of the PC. Like, has a grate in it so she can get her claws stuck in it if she's not careful.
Mm.
And she cries about it, which I can't blame
Do
her.
you have a
Probably
least
hurts.
favorite cat like Sonija does?
No. They're just different. Ew.
Because Sonija didn't even speak up to say, no, that's not true.
nah.
Okay. What are y'all gonna do?
Can we see anything in the room thus far?
Oh, the only thing you notice are flashing red lights along the wall.
Oh. I
Can
will
I
investigate
touch one
wall.
of those red lights?
Wall.
You're investigating the red lights?
Yeah.
There seems to be a language written in sort of the red lights as if it was like a warning sign.
A warning sign.
Okay. Is it a language I know?
You have been warned.
What languages do you know again?
Common, Infernal, Undercommon, and Thieves' Cant.
Nope, you don't recognize it.
Darn.
Wasn't there like a research like skill? I don't know what to call it. The like I don't know, because I know it has something to do with my background with me being a sage. That I have like proficiency in like
History?
history.
Yeah, I mean your background gives you gives you a couple different options to give you advantage in
Oh yeah,
different
it was
skills,
history. I
or
do have history.
not advantage, proficiency in different skills.
Would I be able to do a history check to see if I recognize this language as part of my sagehood?
You look at it. You do not recognize the language.
Okay.
I'll tell you what. You can give me. Yeah, give me a history check, and I'll see if you might recognize something. A 10. I'll say you recognize some of the symbols, but you can't recall from where.
Okay.
You're like, it's that feeling where you're like, man, I could have sworn I've seen this, but I just cannot figure it out.
Okay. With that, I'm also gonna touch the little red thing and cast the light on it.
On the red flashing warning light.
Yes.
Okay, nothing happens.
Well, wouldn't it make it light up brighter with my spell? So we would have
You're
an
like
anchor of
imbuing
light.
the light with light.
Yes, but it'd be stronger light because this light can create 20 feet of light and then another 20 feet of dim light. So
Okay, it
everyone
is a
else can
very
see.
bright red warning light now.
Okay, never mind then. Oh wait, you said it now. It's a very bright warning light.
Sure.
Okay, yeah. Well, I
It's
changed the color of
significantly
it, so I want
brighter
to make
than
it
the other
blue. Just kidding.
red warning lights. You made it blue? Okay, yeah, sure. It's blue now. Actually, that mixes with the red that was provided. It gives it more of like a violet shade.
Police.
It's the
Flashes
sound of
back
the
and forth.
police.
Right? Let me do a review more.
Ish.
Right, Avalene, give me a perception check since you've gone ahead of the rest of the group.
Rest groups just be as low. Boom.
Well, you're not exactly sure what it sounds like, but you think you hear big thumping sounds coming from around the corner.
Oh,
He's
God.
thumping.
Shit.
The giant frog.
Guys, there's big noises around the corner up ahead.
10 Thorn.
Yeah,
Alright,
Thorn,
go
go
Thorn.
first.
I don't know if I'm the tankiest anymore with my armor being.
Alright,
Oh,
Squeeb,
that
you
doesn't
go
matter.
first.
Send you in.
You're still tankier.
I only have 17 AC.
Only.
17.
Only 13.
Thorn, get in there. We'll have your back all along the way, unless it's a really big monster, then you're squished.
As y'all come up around the corner, you can hear, since your light would also be going like around the corner. So y'all can see all of this now. you swear you hear the thumping getting closer. As it's coming to investigate.
How big
Before
does
we
it
go
sound?
any further,
Sounds pretty big.
It's 100 garden gnomes.
Can I?
Avalene going all the way back.
Yeah, that sounds pretty big. I was like,
It sounds pretty big, though.
sounds pretty big.
Can I fire? Can I attach a rope to my arrow and fire it across the room right here?
You can go for it. You're gonna have to hit it pretty damn hard because these are metal walls.
Yeah. Let's see. What'll be the DV?
Hmm?
What'll the DV be? Difficulty?
20.
20.
45.
It's easy enough to hit the other wall, right? The challenge would probably be. I'm gonna say it's far enough of a shot too that the arrow's not gonna have enough momentum by the time it gets to the other wall to be able to lodge into it.
Even with a 30.
And if you were just using your brute strength, like, and somebody else ran across the hall and tried to stick it into the wall, like, maybe it'd be like a DC 20 or 25, but from shooting it at range, it's just not gonna work.
Dang.
It's a good thought, though.
I want to see what I got anyways.
Right. I'll say y'all have about 5 seconds to try something before he comes into sight and probably begins attacking.
I was
So,
looking
last
to
minute
heal
chance. Anybody want to do
before we
something?
got into
I'm gonna
combat
Ready my
before
shillelagh.
Antonio started blasting.
I'm going to have my familiar appear.
Okay.
Actually, is it? It's dead. Never mind.
You resummoned one during the short rest, if I recall correctly. I think you.
I think you
You
changed
Okay.
it
his
as
form.
a. Why am I forgetting what the word is? You cast a ritual spell. I think you cast it as a ritual spell. You
Oh,
said, so that you
yeah.
didn't use a spell slot.
Yeah. Okay. So I believe if I just go to my history here.
I think you said it was it an owl. You said?
Yeah, that sounds right.
I think that's what you said you wanted to do.
Yeah, owl. I'm gonna have my owl come out, and he's going to sit on my. Actually, owls have dark vision. I'm going to send. Oh, beautiful! I'm going to send him to like right here.
Okay. Let me give you control over him. There you go. You can move him now.
Right there.
Okay.
Near him.
How far can he see? Do you know?
Dark vision 120 feet.
Okay. In that case, I'm just going to say he can see the rest of the room. Are you seeing through his eyes as you send him forward? Or is
Yeah.
he just blind?
I
Okay.
want to try and see what this giant enemy.
Holy crap.
Good to know.
You essentially see this giant bipedal robot with like cannons and stuff on it approaching in y'all's direction.
I'm just talk at a voice level where they can hear me. That thing has cannons.
What?
I love cannons. It spotted your owl and is now moving in that direction. And I'm going to say probably by the time it gets here, it's going to spot the rest of y'all.
Can I
So
cast my
everybody
heal spell
roll
now?
initiative. What did you want to
I
do?
like to
I
hide.
wanted to cast my heal spell before we got into combat, but I kept
Your
on getting
heal
kinda
spell,
talked over.
you said?
Yes.
Yeah, you can cast that. What did you want to cast?
Well, I guess that depends. Squeeb and Thesera, how are you looking on?
I'm
health
fine.
levels?
I'm still good, and I still have a health potion, so I'm fine.
Okay, I'll just cast my healing word then on myself.
On yourself?
Yes.
Okay. That's what? Is it 1d4 plus your wisdom?
Yes.
What's your
Okay.
healing word, Void?
It's more of like a one target heal. But if you guys are injured, I was gonna use a beefier heal that
What's the
would
word
heal
you
you
say to heal?
winners.
What'd you say?
Winners.
Winners?
Winners.
Like the store?
Yes.
Winners.
Winner, winner,
All right,
chicken
get
dinner.
rolling those inspirations.
It's.
Or not inspirations, initiatives. Sorry.
Can I put
22,
my cloak
21.
up before it comes close enough?
No, too late now
Darn
because you were focused on your familiar.
Uh,
Oh, you're lucky he got a bit of a low roll. What did y'all all get?
19.
21.
Do you have any adjustment to yours, Boyd, or do you have a 0 in Dex?
I have a fat 0.
Beautiful.
Cool. Looks like Squeeb's up first then.
Alright, guys. Go tank. Get in there.
Y'all got this. Go for it.
Alright. I'm 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna start smacking it.
Smack it.
Do. Damn. 1. And a nat 1 and a nat 20. That
Okay.
sucks. Can I use my inspiration to take that roll?
Nope. You can use your inspiration to re-roll the nat one. No.
This sucks. Alright, I'm gonna use my inspiration. 15. Does that hit?
15 hits.
Smack him around and deal this damage. Where the hell is my... Oh, that's where I put it. Reroll the 1 and the 2.
Okay.
Damn, still 2.
So 11.
11. Yeah.
Okay.
11 damage for that one roll. Roll again. 12.
12 does not hit.
Alright. That'll be my turn.
All right, Avalene.
Oh, boy. Oh, well, he's already up in there.
Help, guys.
I'm
Help.
just
You will
going.
get sneak attack. So
I know.
Snake.
I'm just
Sneak.
going to
sneak attack.
move over to here. My owl can move. Yeah, 60 feet. Just gonna move my owl over to here.
Okay.
And I'm going to shoot it. Actually, no. Owl's up close. Going in for an attack. And I'm going to cast Grasping Shock.
Okay. Is that attack roller, or does it need to make a dex save or some kind of save?
I don't see one there. Oh, spell save DC 13.
Okay. What ability? Dex, Constitution.
It just says DC 13.
Make a melee spell attack against the target. So you need to make a ranged attack spell.
All right, bird,
Well, it's a melee attack.
attack.
So you would add your intelligence as an arcane trickster and your proficiency.
Is mine not under charisma?
Nope. You're an arcane trickster, right? That's intelligence.
Even though I'm a tiefling?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I mean, double check me, but I've played an arcane trickster before. I'm pretty sure it's
Okay.
intelligence.
I wasn't too sure because tiefling class says spells are under charisma.
That's specifically the spell that you have as a result of your tiefling heritage.
Oh, okay. So it's under intelligence. That's gonna be
Tieflings.
shit.
Unintelligent.
So what would I do? Is it a
D20 plus your intelligence plus proficiency.
1d20
Do you have advantage on it too?
Mm-mm.
plus my intelligence, which is nothing, plus proficiency?
A 9 does not hit, so the owl swoops down with electrical crackling talons, and the machine sort of moves its turret out of the way as the owl tries to swipe at it.
Is it not considered like wearing armor made of metal?
Hmm?
Oh, just because in this.
Well, it didn't make contact with it, just missed.
No, just because I that's why I asked about the advantage, because what it says on the spell.
Oh,
I have
you're right.
advantage
Yeah.
targets.
Okay. Yeah.
Alright, that again.
I'll allow that. Yeah, advantage.
1d20 plus 3. Wow.
Still does not hit.
Well, try to
Can't
help
get
me
that
there,
much
Cassie.
The attempt was made.
Yeah, good shout.
Okay. I end my turn.
Womp womp.
Just imagine saying that and then I get freaking stepped on.
All right, Thorn.
My turn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The thorn corn.
Jerk Antonio off real quick.
You can't. You're not near me.
I am now.
You can't. My wiener isn't out.
I'm gonna. It's always hanging out your Dragonborn.
Huh?
I'm gonna take a swing at him with my boar hammer.
Go for it. Bad hits.
Imagine it's a D20. That'd be cool to roll that again.
Would be so cool.
It is
6
good
damage? Okay. 6 points of damages. Anything else?
I think that'll be it for now.
Okay. On to Thesera.
Alright, let's make sure. I'm not doing a cone, I'm just looking at,
Distance.
yeah. Alright, I'm just gonna move, like, over here, and then just cast Frostbite on it.
Okay. Constitution save, right?
Yes.
What does it need to be?
A 14.
It fails.
Oh! Oh my god. A 7, and it has disadvantage on its weapon attacks. For the next
Okay.
turn.
7 points of damage. Cool. Alrighty then. It is going to swing its sort of massive arms at Thorn. Is its turn? Yeah. Okay. 17, so that should hit, right?
Bye,
Boyd.
Thorn.
Sorry. 17. Yeah, that'll hit me.
Let's say with the shield, you've got a 17 now,
Oh,
right?
they only have 17.
Cool. Cool. It high rolled. That's 17 points of damage.
Okay, I'm gonna do my rebuke attack again.
Okay.
So they'll need to make another dex saving throw.
Okay. What do they need to beat?
I believe a 15.
Okay. Well, then they say they still take like half damage or something.
Yes,
Okay. Then roll for damage and we'll half it. Or just roll for damage. Does it deal thunder or lightning damage?
I can choose.
Okay. Well, choose.
I will choose thunder in this case.
Okay. Immune to that.
Do you want me to just roll 1d8?
No, just roll 2 and then we'll half that. Okay, 6 plus 5, 11, so he'll take 5 points of damage. 5 points of thunder damage. Okay. After he swings, then he's going to, you're going to see on the top of the big robot, there's a little coil on top that shoots out of sort of the tank, top of the tank. And let's see, measure. Okay. The owl, Thorn, and Squeeb are all going to need to make a dexterity saving throw. Fail, fail, fail.
Yay!
Each of y'all take 11 points of lightning damage.
Oh.
Bye-bye, Owl.
Yeah, Owl is gone.
I know I spent time to summon you, and you were useless.
Yeah, 11 points of lightning damage. Which, Void, are you resistant to that because of your class?
I don't think so. I think I'm only resistant to poison.
Okay. Remember, you've got that ring, too. I don't know if you still have that in your inventory, how that affects your lightning spells and abilities.
Oh, I think that's right. I think it adds
I don't think
to
it
my
gives you resistance, but I think
saving
it gives
throw.
you... Yeah, I think it makes your spells better.
Yeah,
Just as a
+2 to
reminder.
hit spells and +1 to saving throws.
Just a reminder.
I don't suppose a 14 would save that damage, would it?
Well, it's to saving throws of spells you cast, not to resist the spell, like the abilities of other things.
Okay.
So yeah, the coil starts to like reverberate with electricity, and then in a 30-foot sort of sphere around the thing, it just shoots out a bunch of lightning and deals damage to y'all. You are also, let me make sure this is a real condition to use.
Now lightning
Shell
rods.
shocked.
Y'all are stunned. So when you're stunned, as long as you're stunned, you can't move. You automatically fail strength and dexterity saving throws, and attacks against you have advantage.
Ouchie.
Did that hit everyone? Like me too?
No, just the two of them. Y'all are far
Okay.
enough away.
Alright.
All right, Squeeb, back to the top of the order.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
I'll go ahead and smack this guy with my greatsword again. 12 does not hit.
Bolt does not hit.
I'll swing again. 15.
15 does hit.
16 damage.
16 points of damage.
I'll go ahead and use Action Surge.
Okay.
And I'll swing 2 more times.
Nope.
14 hit? It doesn't?
It does not.
Damn, that sucks. I'll use my Acid Breath.
Okay. Is that a bonus action?
Yeah, it's a bonus action.
Okay. What does it need to save?
What was it? It was a 14, I believe, on Dex. Dex saving throw. Let me check real quick.
Is it similar to my breath? I think yours.
It's similar, but it might have a different
I know mine's
ability score that
Constitution,
rolls for it.
but that's DC 12.
The different Dragonborns have, depending on the type of breath, it's a different elemental type. It's either a line or a cone, and you have to roll different abilities depending on the damage type.
DC for this is 8 plus Constitution plus proficiency bonus. So my Constitution is 0, 0. So plus 3 proficiency. So you have to save against DC 11 Dexterity.
Dexterity? Okay, it saves. It takes
Damn.
half the damage from 7.
So 3. Or 4.
So as you sort of shoot the acid out of your mouth, the giant robot is able to sort of move to the side to where it doesn't take the full-on brunt of the blast. But then you notice that the acid also seems to just sort of slide off its metallic armor. It doesn't seem to penetrate.
Oof.
Penetrate.
This ain't looking too good, guys. Alright, go ahead and pass the turn.
Okay. Avalene is up.
Boy. I'm a little nervous to get close after that attack. But I feel like I'm going to. So I'm going to use my movement and my bonus action to dash.
Okay.
I'm going to go in with my rapier.
Cool.
23.
That definitely hits. And sneak attack. Shoot!
23!
You seem to
23,
jam its rapier right into one of its joints, and it falls down onto one of its legs as you sort of seem to strike a weak point on it. It's able to stand back up, but it's definitely you seem to hear like the clacking of gears inside it. They seem to indicate it might be starting to break down.
Beautiful.
Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
All right, Thorn.
I'm gonna take a swingsy doodle again with my little hammer.
Okay. $11 does not hit.
Okay, I'm gonna use my bonus action to drink my potion of greater healing.
All right.
Can you remind me how much of healing that is again? Is it 2d8?
You have a greater healing.
Yes.
I need to check. Just quick.
Because I don't have that written down from when we got them.
4d4 plus 4. Right, 13 HP back. Anything else you want to do?
I don't think there's much else I can do because I'm stunned.
Oh yeah, because you can't move. Cool. All right. Let's go to Thesera then.
Alright, he won't see this coming. I'm gonna use Frostbite again.
Oh my god. Remind Constitution.
Yes.
Okay. I got
Yes.
a 13. Does that succeed or no?
A 14's the spell save DC.
Okay, so it failed.
Woohoo! And then it does 5 points of damage and disadvantage on its weapon attacks.
Cool.
And I'm just gonna.
Which it is. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm just gonna move back here.
Okay. Fair. It is going to swing at Avalene with disadvantage.
Woo.
A 17, I imagine, still hits.
Oh, yep.
All right. You are going to take 15 points of slashing damage.
Dodge.
I don't think so. Okay, so 7 points of damage then.
Yeah.
And then it is going to pull up one of its cannons, and you're going to see sort of a spark ignite at the back of the cannon.
Oh.
And as it does... Oh, wrong one. This one is a line. Actually, wait, no, this one is a cone. So it's going to launch that in these two guys' direction.
Flamethrower.
15-foot cone, so it's going to be able to hit both of y'all. Must make a dexterity saving throw, but because you're stunned, you fail automatically. You're going to take... We're going to take... Oh, low rolls on the damage, though. You take 3 points of fire damage, and it's sort of like a napalmy fire. You are actually on fire, and will take more damage at the end of next turn if you don't quench yourself. But only 3 points of damage this turn. Oh, and you're no longer stunned. That has ended now.
No longer
Because
stunned,
it's
but
going
you're
to end
on
its turn.
fire.
Yeah. It's supposed to be the Wombo combo. It's going to do 2d10 of fire damage, and I rolled a 1 and a 2. It's like solid 3 points of fire damage there. Very threatening on that automatic failed save.
So does it keep burning if we don't put ourselves out, or does
It'll only last, similar to the stun, it's like a debuff for 1 turn. It'll only last, but you can avoid it by quenching yourself.
Is it another 2d10 of damage, or is that a different modifier?
That's for me to know.
No.
Find out.
Before
I would guess it's lower than what the original attack was, but it will still deal damage.
sorry, just before he starts his turn, I forgot just about, my staff does +1 damage for my ice spells. Does that count for cantrips?
It would, yeah.
Would that just
You've
be
hit it, what, twice this fight?
twice? Yeah, so
I'll
just
take
+2
2 points
then.
of damage off. Okay.
And he dies.
Sure. Describe your kill retroactively. It still did the fire stuff, but we'll forget about that.
In its final moments of exploding.
Yeah. No, it's still standing.
Was that fire hit me? Sorry, I was making food.
Yeah.
Heating up food.
Yeah, the fire hit you earlier. It was only 3 points of damage, though. Okay. Squeeb, you're up.
Alright. Go ahead and swing my sword at it.
Go for it. Does not hit.
I'll use my precision attack.
Okay. This one only adds to the attack roll. It doesn't add to the damage, right?
Yeah, that's the
Okay.
commanding strike and trip attack that add to the damage roll.
Okay. Well, with an extra 4, it will hit.
Yay. I'm gonna re-roll that one. 13.
13 damage. Okay. You swing your sword and you actually claw, you clip through the cannon that it just shot the fire out of, and it falls to the ground.
21.
21 hits.
Re-roll that
Okay.
2.
As you swing through your first strike and you clip through that cannon, it starts to raise the other cannon in your face.
Ooh.
And you see a sort of chilling white light at the back of the cannon. But before it can fire it off, you swing with your second strike, clipping that other cannon off as sparks begin to fly and the machine falls over quiet. Y'all beat the giant Magitech suit.
Woo!
Congratulations!
I'd like to strip it.
Sure. Is there anything in particular you're looking for?
All I gotta see, does it have like? I gotta assume it's gotta have like a magic core or something to have it running.
Sure.
I'm assuming. Abbott doesn't
Are you
look
looking
that-
for the stuff that was like generating the elemental attacks?
Yeah, I'm looking
or
for
just
something
like
that
a
looks
power
like it'd be
source?
expensive. Ooh, this is
The
shiny.
more specific you are, the better I'm going to make this for you. So,
Okay. I'm looking for anything that either looks to be the power source or control panel or
we'll call
anything
it
that
power supply. How about that?
okay. Anything
That's
that
what you
looks
look for, like magical power
magical.
supply.
Yeah.
Let me look at skills and think about what I think would be. most
Are any of the
appropriate for this.
cannons still operable?
Just
Yes, the two that fell off seem to sort of still be glowing faintly.
How heavy are they?
You try to move one and find it very difficult to move.
Thorn, get over here.
Can I pleasure myself with the opening of the turret?
oh.
You are not big enough.
I fired the cannon.
You have to use your whole body.
Avalene, give me an investigation check first.
Investigation.
What'd you do?
7.
So
You look at sort of the sparking middle of it, and you think you see what might be a power supply, but you're very unfamiliar with this type of machine. So give me a sleight of hand check to try and remove what you think is the power supply.
13.
13.
As you start to reach in to take out the power supply, a bunch of sparks start flying around it, and you move your hand out of the way just in time before becoming electrocuted.
Oh, okay. Alright, yeah, that thing's broke.
Are the two of y'all messing with either of the cannons?
Yeah.
Y'all
If two of
tinkering
us,
with it?
like try to lift it or push it, how does it work?
Y'all can barely drag it across the ground between the two of y'all.
Hmm.
And like most rooms, this one's going to begin collapsing in a minute. So
All right, I'll
if
just
y'all are gonna do
fire it
something
against the
pretty quick.
wall or whatever.
You're going to try and make it fire again?
Yeah.
Which one?
Is it the flamethrower one or is it the cannon?
It's the flame or the frost one, which you didn't see the frost one go off, but both are still glowing a bit.
Yeah. Or is it aiming towards them?
Let's see, the fire one was shooting at you in like this general direction, so we'll say that way.
All right. I'll get behind it.
Okay.
Try
Give me a
and
sleight
fire
of
it.
hand check.
It blows up. Sleight of hand. Aha. 22.
Yeah, you're sort of able to look into it, and you find what seems to be like a cord, or like not a cord, a couple of wires that seem like they should be connected, and you're like, oh, I wonder if I try this. As you connect them, the last bit of fire shoots off in a flamethrower. Do I still have this as a cone? Yeah. It sort of shoots off into the wall, and you see that the metal portion of the wall is sort of glowing red hot as it bursts off the last bit of flame it had in it.
Ooh. All right.
Some
Let's
fireworks to end the show. All right, who's rolling the next one? It's not combat. again.
17. Did we roll?
Oh my
17?
god.
Yay!
Combat again.
Did we roll
Okay.
like a 17
Wait, combat
before, though?
again?
Yeah, it's combat again.
Oh my
What's the
gosh.
numbers we've rolled before?
18.
After this, y'all have now rolled 2, 3, 5,
Okay.
12, 14, 15, 17, and 18.
Whoa.
Damn.
I
Um,
don't suppose a short rest would be possible.
huh?
Oh.
No. No short rest.
Short rest? No, you can only do that back in the lobby.
Can I use my
If you've got
second?
more, if you've got more potions or stuff that you can do in bonus actions, you have time for that. Yeah.
I use my second wind.
Okay. Let me get the next room set up.
11.
Thankfully, what y'all rolled? Those 17, right? This
Yeah.
is the second easiest fight.
Yay. The first
Oof.
easiest is it's just void. You just
You
have
already
to get
did
his
the
dreadlock.
easiest fight. I think it was literally one of those sentinels before. That
I
was
think it was the Thundercloud room.
Alright, let's
I think
get in
that one
there.
was the 18.
That one was a little bit harder than this one, I think.
Oh, that must have been the darkness room with the little 2 drones.
Wait, we said 17, right? Yeah.
Yeah, this is 17.
Okay. Actually, I'm just gonna. All right, this room is well lit, so if y'all can drop yourselves down here at the southern part again. And I'll say probably either from where y'all are or as y'all start to move forward, you'll be able to see the enemies in the room.
Gnomes.
Gnomios?
Was that a bow tie?
Wait.
Oh no, that was a cone.
Conehead?
There seems to just be a little huddle of gnomes. They also seem to be distracted at the moment as y'all are approaching. You seem to be like huddling together, having a conversation. I'll say without a stealth check, you'll probably be able to get within like up to 60 feet of them. If y'all are successfully able to stealth, you'll probably be able to get up to like 30 feet. So y'all just let me know where y'all want to go.
Hey, gnomes. Hey, gnomes.
I'm good,
Are you
right?
just running in? I mean, it is only 6 gnomes.
If
Hey,
we're
gnome.
about to go in, I'll cast like frostbite when you're ready to attack.
Okay. What are the rest of y'all doing?
I'm going in with my short bow.
Okay.
Use my light crossbow.
Okay. Are all of y'all gonna attack one? Or are y'all gonna attack separately? What's the plan?
I'll attack this one on the left.
I'll
Same.
take the ones on the right.
Thorn, are you gonna go in with your light crossbow as well?
I don't know. I'm hurting, so.
It's gnomes.
I would stay from range then, because if these guys gang up on you, it can get pretty bad pretty fast. But you'll have the element of surprise here, so probably can get some good hits in on them. 20 hits, 22 hits. What do they need to make on the save again? 14?
14, I
Sony?
think.
We said Constitution save, right?
Yep.
They save.
No.
But they are going to get hit by the 2 bows. I think y'all are both aiming at the one on the right. Or is one of y'all aiming at right, one of y'all is aiming at left?
I'm aiming at the left.
Okay. We say
Hold on.
Avalene manages to knock 2 arrows really quickly, taking out 2 of the gnomes before they even notice y'all. And Squeeb knocks out 1 in the other group.
And then they form together and make just one huddle.
You know what? That's a great idea.
Oh. Okay.
I will actually do that. They're gonna form one group, and now everybody roll initiative.
Gnome.
6.
Gnomologies. 8. 18.
You'll add
20.
your initiative rolls in there. Did anybody roll higher than a 21?
No.
I don't think so. Okay, so they are going to go first. Oh no, they're going to have to dash to get anywhere.
Erect gnomes.
They are going to use their dash. They're going to get up on Squeeb.
I'll kill you,
And they're
gnome.
ready to stab them with their little pitchforks, but they can't go any faster than that. All right. Avalene is up next.
Vroom. Going in with a rapier.
Okay.
18.
18 hits.
Snag.
My goodness. You snap another 2 of them. There's only one left.
They're just on my rapier like shish kebab.
You didn't know if constructs could actually feel fear, but as you shish kebab 2 of their friends after knocking out another 2, you think you see tears coming out of the little ceramic gnome's eyes.
It wets
Uh-oh.
itself. Oil.
Oil starts spilling out. All right,
And
Thorn.
Cast Toll of the Dead.
Okay.
I believe that was a
Constitution save, right? It saves.
Wisdom save.
Oh, wisdom? It still saves.
Okay, well. Never mind.
Thorn crashing out over one gnome.
All right, Squeeb is up.
Good old smackdown.
I left one for you.
Thank you. 23.
Can you just go ahead and describe your kill?
I'll just like take it and then add it to Ava's shish kebab.
You just pick it up and slide it onto it.
It just looks at
it's
you.
just screaming like.
The oil tears keep falling out.
It's dropped its pitchfork at this point. It's just flailing its arms like, no!
I'm just there holding my sword like, oh my gosh. Okay.
Yeah, y'all fought enough of these at this point. You kind of know their shtick, and y'all have become probably garden gnome exterminator experts. So y'all easily deal with the threat. Who's gonna roll the next room? Y'all have 2 more to go before the final boss. Or not the
Sony,
final boss,
do
the
it with
mini-boss.
Sir Tom.
Alright, here's my
Nope.
roll.
I'll even give you advantage on this one.
Oh,
Please.
please, 20.
Sir Tom, 19. We already
Okay,
rolled, I think.
nice. 9 would have been another combat, so I'm glad I can. My god. Okay, let me prep. We can finally do a puzzle! Yay!
Holy
We're just
The
moly.
easiest
combat
puzzle.
It is the easiest puzzle because 20 is the treasure room.
Let's see what
Is this
Sir
like
Tom
a-
would have rolled.
This
This
is
is
like a
the- this
Chinese
is the
figure
fun
trap
puzzle.
in the middle of the room and Thorn gets stuck.
Oh my goodness, the rat.
A 7 for Sir Tom.
Oh, they're gone now.
I got the puzzle. We gotta push this
Right,
guy into
Y'all want
the
to drop
lava.
yourselves
oh.
in the middle, or in the bottom down here?
In the lava.
As you enter the room, it's a extremely well lit room. There's a lot of sort of fluorescent style lights. Oh wait, that resets fog. Do I wanna... Sorry, 1 second. How do I want to turn off fog? Regardless, we'll just show the whole thing. Sorry, give me 1 second.
I can't hear you.
It's an extremely
Dark.
well lit room. And you sort of notice in before when you've been in these rooms, there's been something interesting in the middle of the room. This time it's not a pool of lava or a big contained lightning storm. There just seem to be these weird panels, like these hexagons, that build out the larger hexagon in the middle of the room. And in front of it, you see a little pedestal here. Were you checking out the pedestal?
Yeah, what does it read?
It says, to complete this challenge, you'll need to collect 3 of the flying orbs in this room. Upon pressing this button, you'll activate the anti-gravity magic field, and you'll have a total of 60 seconds to catch all 3 orbs. When you're ready, press the button.
I'm getting around to the other side.
Should we each try and like take a corner, maybe?
Sure, I gotta press the button though.
Alright, Thorn, get into position.
Alright. Thesera might want to get further away so I can get in there too. Yeah. Alright. You guys ready?
Yep.
Can they be inside the room already, or do they have to wait for the button to be pressed?
You can give me a perception check to see if you see anything. Any of y'all are welcome to hop in on that.
Perceive. 18.
Oh.
Okay. Anybody else? Any other takers? Are we gonna stick with the 18?
I'll join in.
$19.
19. Awesome. Just the 2 of y'all?
Yep.
I'll say, Squeeb, you are more focused on the mention of the anti-gravity magic plates. And you look at the sort of the hexagon in front of you and all that's made up of all the little miniature hexagons. And you swear that you can see sort of like arcane magical writing written around the sides of the hexagon. Thorn, from what you're able to see, having been in a couple of these metal rooms now, you can notice that there's a couple odd holes in the ceiling, of which you notice one in particular over in this corner. Oh, wait, that may have not shown up in this corner.
Thorn notices.
For context,
holes.
the ceilings are about 50 feet in the air. Like it's a very tall room.
Holes are holes. Are you guys ready?
Yep.
Alright,
All right.
I pressed the button.
Good. As you press the button, the hexagon tiles making up the hexagon in the center begin to hum with magical energy. And the little inscriptions around the corners of each hexagon start to glow a purplish white. From the ceiling, you'll see a couple holes pop open, and a number of different golden orbs pop out of the ceiling. You now have 1 minute. So if everybody can roll me initiative.
I thought you said this was a puzzle.
It is. And they're not going to attack you.
There's combat.
Oh shit, I didn't mean to add those multiple times. Who am I missing? Thorn? All right. 19, 10, Thorn got a 12. All right. Is that everybody?
Mhm.
Looks like it. Okay, Squeeb, you actually rolled the highest, so you have the first chance to react. So for context, if you recall, a turn in D&D lasts 6 seconds, so you have a total of 10 turns to collect all 3 orbs.
I still have access to everything. I can sprint and stuff.
Yep. You have spells, you have your weapons, you have whatever means you want to use to get the orbs. But these guys are about 40 feet in the air right now, and y'all are on the ground.
But aren't we in anti-gravity now? Or is it only on here?
Nobody's investigated that space yet, so you are not in it right now.
Can I go
You're
back
still
to
on the
my
ground.
position or no?
Yeah. Go for it.
I'll step on one of these tiles.
Okay. As you step on the tile, you feel a sort of lightness in your body, and immediately you start hovering off the ground for a moment.
Has my movement changed at all?
Yes, essentially now you have your movement speed is a flight speed. The only downside is it only lasts for the turn in which you enter, and the turn, we'll say 2 turns after. So you need to return to the gravity field from time to time. So it has like a lingering effect on you.
Okay, so I just moved twice. Can I
So you
sprint?
can dash if you'd like. Yeah.
Yeah. So I just moved twice, so I should be able to move 10 more
Another
spaces.
50. Yeah, 50 feet.
Let me see.
We can get you right up next to it.
I'm right next to it. Is there like an action that I need to do to grab it, or?
Yeah, I'll say that it took essentially your entire turn to get there.
Okay. Do I have a reaction if it goes away from me to grab it?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
That's fair.
And turn.
Okay. Next is going to be the orbs. And they are going to start flying off. Trip, to your point, you'll get a chance to catch this one as it moves. So it is going to try and go here.
What do I?
Make me a sleight of hand check.
Okay. Oh, I thought that was 19.
As you try to... Huh?
Oh, I thought my roll was a 19 for a second.
If only. As you try and grab the small little orb, it definitely dodges your hand and continues to move away from you. It seems to
Jesus
be
Christ.
running in that direction. This one is going to go...
Thesera, grab it.
Right, they are on the move, and that is going to be their turn.
Step on the panels,
next.
guys.
Avalene. Yeah, I assume at this point y'all would have all seen
The Squeeb flying.
Squeeb sort of make the first move as he begins to fly into the air.
Flap, flap, flap.
What's our movement speed while flying?
It's the same as your normal movement speed.
Okay, I'm going to...
You need to
move.
step onto the tile first, though.
I tapped my foot. Okay. Bam. Touch the tile. Fly over here.
You can dash as a bonus action, so
I
you
was
can
gonna say, I'm
get all
gonna
the way
dash
there and
as my
still.
bonus action.
Yep.
Try and grab
Okay.
it.
You want to try and grab it?
Yep.
Are you doing anything to it first, or are you just going to try and grab it out of the air?
Knock the shit out of its wing.
No, I'm just gonna try and grab it.
Okay. Try and grab it.
That's sleight of hand.
Yep. Sleight of hand.
Ooh.
It definitely dodges out of your way, almost mocking your attempt to grab it.
Stupid freaking. I had my turn.
Okay. Thorn, you are up.
Brawl. I'll just move into here for now.
Okay.
Would we
Now
have
you
the
can fly.
ability to attack one of these if we wanted to try that as well?
You have the ability to attack it? Yeah, if you'd like.
It explodes. We lose.
What are you going to try and attack it with?
With my sacred flame.
Okay. What does it need to save against?
Dex.
The dex save?
Dex save.
Well, they are dexterous little bastards, so it saves.
Okay.
Anything else, or are you going to stay there?
I will move. Oh, I need the ruler.
And sort of play goalie on it?
Yeah.
Okay. I like where your head's at. Anything else?
I think that's all I can do.
All right. Thesera, you're up.
Okay, I'm just gonna move here, like
Okay.
right on, like to get the flying.
Let's say you have to move the 10 in to
Yeah,
get
so
to
right
a
here,
fully covered spot.
and then I just got my regular movement speed there. So, am I able to do like an action and a bonus action to try and like grab it?
Depends on what you're trying to do with your bonus action. If you're trying to grab it, that'll be an action. Bonus action, I don't know what you're thinking of doing, so.
Most
What are
I
you
can
thinking?
do is just grab it. It's just I didn't need to dash or anything,
Mm-mm.
so I'll just try and grab it as well. So is that still sleight of hand?
That is still sleight of hand, yes.
I'm gonna use an inspiration.
Okay. Oh yes, these are
Oh my
Uh-huh.
Yeah! Woo!
meant to be. Nope, it is able to dodge out of the way.
How many times have I used inspiration as the same roll every
It's
time?
just the same one. It was meant to be. After a turn of y'all trying to get these, you notice that they seem to be sort of designed to evade capture. So immediately your brains go to thinking of ways to potentially either cage them in, slow them down, hamper their ability to dodge somehow. Cool. All right. Y'all are one turn in. 6 seconds have passed. You have 54 seconds left. Squeeb, you are up. You have this turn and one more before you plummet to the ground.
Let's see.
How big are these objects?
They're smaller than the palm of your hand.
Okay.
Let's see.
They're teeny tiny.
I guess
I mean, to be fair, use the golden snitch for a reason. That's like about the size I was thinking of what they would
Okay.
be.
I'm gonna use a light crossbow on this one in front of me.
Okay. Go for it. Yeah, you smack it fucking head on.
It's destroyed.
18.
I'm going to say you successfully clip one of its wings, and the little golden wing falls to the ground.
I got one, guys.
It seems to be, well, the orb itself is still flying, but it seems to be struggling to fly now.
Flap, flap, flap. That's crazy. 2 nat 20s.
Anything else on your turn?
I can't move, so yeah, that'll be my end of my turn.
Okay. This one that you just broke down. We go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, Let's see. And then it's going to try to move out of your pass. It's going to go 1, 2. So you can make a attempt to grab it if you'd like.
All right.
12.
Yeah.
A 12 will grab it.
Yay.
You have collected your first orb.
I put it in my pocket.
Cool. All right. This one, Tony, is going to go out of your path so you can make an attempt to grab it, or do something else if you'd like. If you want to smack it with your club instead or something.
I'll just try and grab it again.
That 20.
Holy crap.
Dang.
You miss it.
You're too slow.
All right.
Grab it when it's
Avalene
60
gets a
feet
chance
away.
at this one.
Woo!
You guys should smack them.
And then Thorn gets a chance at it as well.
Thorn, you should smack it.
Oh. What am I rolling for this again?
It's just depending on what you want to do. If you want to try and grab it, it's sleight of hand. If you want to try and like smack it or use a spell, you can do something else. What do you want to do?
Take a swing at it. Take a big
With
old
your-
swing.
Your warhammer?
My warhammer.
Okay.
Your warham.
You miss it as it continues to fly past you.
What the heck?
Whoa.
Okay. Avalene, you're up.
Beautiful. I'm going to move and dash.
This turn and one more before you plummet. Or are you going to cross it? Oh, I'll say you crossed it to get there. So that restocks your timer so you have
Oh, I
next turn
can
and a turn more before you.
go to this
fall.
spot instead. So I
Yeah, you were
crossed
good.
it.
Yeah, you covered it. You're fine.
I'd like to mage hand.
Okay. I'll
grab
give you advantage on a sleight of hand check because it like doesn't see the mage hand coming.
The mage hand's invisible. Woo! 18.
It is not enough to grab
What the?
it.
Oof.
Crap.
This thing's moving full speed. It is undaunted.
I end my turn.
Okay. Thorn, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna try something sneaky here.
Okay.
Let me get out my handy dandy ruler though.
Why are you aiming all the way over there?
Oh, I was just trying to see
Oh,
how
okay.
long it is. So I'm gonna cast Gust of Wind.
Okay. How does that spell work again? Can you post it?
I don't know if I can do it in the fancy format that Avalene did, but
This is fine. Line of strong 60. Okay.
so what I'm thinking is, would I be able to cast that to push like this one down into like the corner, this corner-ish kind of.
So you're gonna move first. You're gonna move to like here and then cast it in that direction.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do that. You'll just have to move first and then cast it. Because it comes from your direction. So if you were there and did it, it would go in that direction.
Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna cast
Okay.
it.
It pushes it, what did I say, 15 feet away from you? Yeah, it is not very strong, so you're easily able to sort of use that gust of wind to blow it away from you. It also seems to be a bit flustered in terms of like You've sort of knocked it off its course.
What a loser. Get wrecked.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yeah, I don't think there's much else I can do besides that.
All right. Then Thesera, you're up.
Hmm. I think I'll cast Frostbite on this one right here. See if
Okay.
like any ice can slow it down.
Yeah, go for it. It needs to make a Constitution save.
Yeah.
Right?
Constitution.
It succeeds.
Damn it. Alright, that's my turn.
Just barely, but it succeeds. All right. That is 2 turns in. Squeeb, what are you doing?
I'll fly to this spot right here and reset my flight, and then
Cool.
I'll go ahead and take a shot with my crossbow again.
All right. Aim and fire. 10 does not hit.
24.
A 24 does hit. So while it's sort of, fluttering around, confused by the gust of wind that's knocked it off its course, you're able to knock an arrow into it, and it actually stumbles and falls to the ground for a moment.
12 damage.
So next turn, this one is actually going to be prone.
Prawned.
He is
Thorn.
prone. Okay. So this one, it is their turn now. So it's going to use its turn to essentially get up. And that's going to take all of its movement. So it is flying again. Does it get knocked another 15 feet off? Or is that only when you cast the spell?
I think
It's
it
only when
said-
you cast it. Just to move towards you, it will have to spend more movement.
Yeah.
Okay. So it doesn't get knocked back again, but it is no longer prone. Take that off.
But it is a concentration spell, so I don't know. Does that mean it'll just stay blowing in that direction?
Yeah, and unless you get hit and lose concentration, or you choose to drop concentration.
It says as a bonus action you can
Yeah, I
change
can
the direction.
Oh, cool.
But I don't know if that would reapply the push or not.
I don't
think
think
it's-
so.
I think it's just the direction in which way it like goes. Because if it goes the opposite way, it's just gonna have regular movement, right?
Yeah, like if you wanted to prevent it from going this direction, you could have the
Move there
wind
and
change
push
to
it.
be that way.
Bet you didn't know I had that up my sleeve because it hasn't been useful as any other action beforehand.
Well, now it is. So it gets its chance. All right. This one's gonna start moving. 2, 3. You're gonna get a chance to swipe at it, Avalene. You can use your mage hand again if you want and roll with advantage.
Yep.
Nope.
I like to use
No
my
luck.
mage hand to just smack it out of the freaking air.
A big dummy.
Okay.
Your mage hand looks very sad.
It
Like, was it the
failed me
Adams
twice.
family that had the little hand puppet? Like, it was very emotive. Your mage hand looks very sad.
Better be sad.
Okay. That's the turn for both of those. So, Avalene, you're going to be up.
Yep. We're gonna try and catch it again. With the
Okay.
mage hand.
With the mage hand?
Yep.
All right, go for it. Yep.
Yep.
Doesn't work.
Yep. Okay, and my turn.
On to Thorn, then. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna move over here.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna shoot at it with my light crossbow.
Okay. Go to shoot it. That hits it. With that, you've clipped its other wing, and sort of sparks are starting to fly from it.
Do you not want me to
It's
roll?
still flying, but it's not doing too great.
Okay, so I don't need to roll for that.
Mm,
Okay.
It doesn't have health per se. You're just making it easier to catch by like wounding it.
Okay, and then I'm gonna use my bonus action to adjust the direction of my wind.
Okay.
Below. And the direction, yeah, it's that way. Yeah.
So it's harder to move towards you, or it's
Yes.
easier to move towards you.
Harder.
Okay, got it. Anything else?
No, I think that'll do it.
All right, Sarah.
Let's see. I think I'll just move to the center here. But I still got range. I'm just gonna do frostbite on this again. One by
Okay.
Ava.
It fails.
Holy moly.
So as you sort of cast it, Ava sees sort of like a frost sort of cover the surface of it, and it seems to slow down quite a bit.
Perfect.
Do you want me to apply any damage or is it just an effect?
Nope, it's just an effect,
Okay.
because these don't have like health per se.
Okay.
Okay, Squeeb. Squeeb. Hello.
Squeeb.
Squeeb.
Akuna Matata.
He dead.
Mellow.
Hello. What would you like to do? Y'all are now on your 4th turn.
Go ahead and just dash up to it.
Okay.
And I will.
Wait, would he have to dash? Would he get affected by my thing and be able to sprint quicker?
No. I think the spell said it only affects the things moving against the wind.
Darn.
Yeah, I'll just pass my turn. Hopefully it flies away.
Okay. It is going to try and get back on its previous flight pattern, so it's going to have to move 10 feet, 20 feet, because it's doubled. You'll also get a chance to grab at it when it does that.
Wait, hold on a sec. It says each creature that starts its turn in the line must succeed on a strength saving throw or be pushed 15 feet. So that happens every turn it's in the line of the wind.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I missed that. It would have failed, so get knocked back again, we'll say.
Does that me too?
You didn't start your turn in it. You
Okay.
just got in it. So next turn you will have to. Okay, in that case, 10, 20,
Do I get
30.
a chance to grab it when it gets pushed back?
Not when it gets pushed back. But you will get a chance right there.
22.
You snag it.
Yoink.
Snag it before it can get away. All right, y'all have caught 2 of them. This one's going to go now, and it's going to try and get away from Avalene.
Boy,
Not
could
enough.
get hurt off the wind. I'm getting fart blasted.
Avalene, her mage hand like, clips the wing of it, but it just barely slides through and manages to get away. All right,
Looks like
Avalene.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
You say, get back here.
Back here. I will run you down.
All right, you gonna try and grab it again? Don't get it.
It's coming towards you guys.
I've never seen so many failed sleight of hand checks.
All right, someone else.
It's almost funny that the rogue is having this much trouble trying to grab something.
See, she's not built for that. She's a persuasion kind of person.
She's not used to the loot moving on its own.
No. She's used to it staying in one spot.
All right, Thorn, you're up. But she was always more of a lock picker and less of a pickpocket.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So with this wind, is it just cast in the general direction of where I'm from? So like if
Yeah,
I
it
was
comes
to move,
from
would it
you.
move with me?
No. I think it comes from you when you cast it. But once it's been placed, it's placed, I think. Unless you
I'm
use your
just
bonus action to move it.
Well, yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. So like if I was to like move closer to this one.
And then use your bonus action, yeah, it would
Yeah.
move with you. Or it would move to you, rather. That's how I'm reading it anyways. It's more fun.
I think I'll just move here then
Okay.
and use my crossbow again.
Okay. Yep, that hits it. So not only is it slowed down from that frostbite spell, now it's also got one of its wings clipped.
I'm gonna change the wind.
Yeah, and then my bonus action to make it blow against, like if it's coming towards me, it'll blow against it.
Yep. And since it's in the line at the beginning of its next turn, it'll have to make a strength check. As will Avalene on the next one.
beautiful.
All right,
How do I make a square like that?
Thesera.
You just go to measure. Or actually draw, and then go to the shapes.
I'll just try and like freeze it a bit more. I'll try and freeze its wings.
Okay, go for it.
That's with the frostbite again.
Oh, I have to roll, right?
Yeah.
It fails.
Woo!
I'll say with that, it's been clipped enough times that it is going to be moving very slowly and hovering like just above the ground. Not fully prone, but it's not doing great. Anything else?
That's all I can do.
All right, back to the top of the order. Y'all are about halfway through your time. Squeeb, what are you doing?
Is this one, like, wounded at all?
Yep. It's like barely hovering over the ground.
2, 3. I'll go ahead and make an attempt to grab.
All right, go for it.
Dang.
Believe it
Can
or
I
not,
grab
at this point, a 7 is enough to grab it.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Squeeb, you got
It
3
was down
balls.
to a DC 5. It started as a DC 20, and it went down to 15
There you
and
got
10
no
and then
balls.
5. Avalene runs away upset that Squeeb managed to grab all 3.
Alright, I'm ready for the
Yeah,
next
that was
room.
Check out
Gonna
my
be a
balls,
treasure
guys.
room.
All right, once y'all catch all 3, you hear a lock click, and the lights around the room turn green. And you hear the anti-gravity field start to unpower, so y'all are wise to float back to the ground.
Thorn drops like a sack of potatoes from the sky.
Avalene, can you give me a perception check?
17.
Those orbs seem to have an awfully nice glint to them.
Are we keeping them?
They in my pocket.
Yeah, I think you said you put them in your pocket. When you take a closer inspection, you realize that these are made out of solid gold.
Hey.
Each of those are
3
worth about
gold balloons.
Are
each
you
of those
sure
are worth
you
about
need
150 gold pieces.
that? You sure
Go
you
away,
need
go away, go away.
Come here, boy.
No. All
I
right,
want to sleep
guys.
with one eye open tonight.
No, there's only one fair way to do this. There's 4 of us, and there's 3 of these. Thorn, you don't get one.
All right. Who's gonna
One
make the
way-
last roll?
Do you
This is
guys
the
wanna-
last room.
Do you guys want to roll for them?
Do a d20.
Whoever gets the highest gets one of them, and then the
Or
next
y'all
highest
rolling?
gets another.
To be clear,
and then-
y'all are rolling for the orbs, not for the
Yeah.
room. Right.
Do you guys
okay.
want to do it that way?
Whoever put in effort to actually get one of the orbs gets one.
Everybody put in effort. It's just how successful the efforts were.
I put in a lot of effort. I chased the thing down.
All right, Thesera.
No,
Thorn, you rolling?
it's okay. I don't want one.
Too bad.
I'll
Thorn,
take hers
roll.
if she don't want it.
No, we only get one each then. All right. Thesera, just roll, just so we can see what it would have been.
No, it's fine.
We're just
Alright,
getting the bad rolls out of the way before going into the next room, right?
Alright, here's your doubloon. And here you go, Thorn. I throw it at Thorn's
Sarah's
block.
druidic teachings teach her to shun all forms of wealth,
Well, I don't
especially
know.
metal ones.
I don't
Oh,
know
so
if it
that's
might
why you look
come
poor.
back to bite me later on, especially with Dorwin. So
3 gold doubloons.
Now, would I do that to y'all? Come on.
Yes.
I would never. All right, who's rolling for the next room? The next / last room.
I'll roll. Wow, it's a 20.
Woo!
Wow. 17.
We already got a
Roll.
7.
Already rolled a 17.
17.
We already got a
Already-
7.
I swear to God, if you roll a
17.
no way. No way.
What?
There's no way.
I think with that kind of luck, we should say it's a D20.
Yeah, good luck. Good luck.
10.
10. All right. Okay.
Balls is confused by those 17s.
I was like, I thought you were doing the thing where Void automatically rolled a 20. I was like, huh? How'd you roll that many 17s in a row?
17.
Okay, y'all go into
Another
a
combat
well-lit
room.
hell room. Nope, it's a puzzle.
Oh, yay.
Okay. As y'all approach this back wall back here, you see that there seems to be like one of those old on a platform. There seems to be this old one of those like codex puzzles. I'm trying to remember the things where it's got a couple. Essentially, it's got 5 wheels on it with letters of the alphabet on it, and you have to like scroll through them to try and essentially guess the correct word. And all the lights are currently red.
Can you get rid of one of the squeebs that put
I'm
them
being
in?
ganged up by squeebs.
And to be clear, like all of them are currently set to just the letter X.
How many letters did you say it was?
It's 5 letters.
Standard, English alphabet.
Yep, standard English alphabet.
And it's 5 letters?
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything in the room
Nope.
besides the lock that we'd be able to glean?
Does it say
any
how many
information
guesses we
from?
get?
At the top, you see, and so there's like the wheels that you can turn with little lights above each of those, and then above that there are 5 larger light bulbs that are currently unlit.
So I'm assuming those unlit ones are going to tell us what the letters are if we get them. Where is it? Is it like at the end of
It's
the
like
room?
up here, somewhat around the corner, but up against this sort of back wall.
Is this like a Wordle?
Maybe.
I like these. I'll start with the word
Tiamat.
tails.
Tails.
Tales.
Okay. Tales, you said? Okay. Above the T, you get a red light. Above the A, you get a yellow light. Above the L, you get a red light. Above the E, you get a red light. Above the S, you get a green light. And then as that locks in, the first of the big 5 lights turns red.
Let's see.
So it ends with an S and there's an A in there, but the A is not the second slot.
Yes, and we just used Tales. So A is one of them, but it's not the second one. So it needs to have an A in the S, and it needs to not have a TL and an E in it.
Arts.
It already had a T in the first one. Also, it has to be 5 letters.
Farts is 5 letters.
Oh, I thought you said arts.
There's no T.
No T, no E,
No L.
no L. Ends with S. And there's an A somewhere.
A is either going to be the third letter or the fourth. But it could be.
Already used an E, right? That was one already used.
It's not T.
As y'all sit there pondering, you swear you hear a gear start to turn behind the wall.
Oh god, how about the word brass?
Sure.
That'd be a BR and an S.
Brass?
Brass.
Yeah.
Okay, brass. Let me write it down. Above the B, red light. Above the R, red light. Above the A, green light.
Okay.
Above the S, red light. Above the second, or like the final S, green light.
Okay, so we have that.
The second light above the terminal turns red.
No B, no R.
A in the middle, S at the end.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what Thesera put in there is right. Thesera, also give me, well, actually, Void's the closest to the wall. Give me a perception check.
Oh, wow.
Critical fail.
You notice that this just seems to be a really interesting puzzle.
Jesus.
Wow. Very interesting.
Can I get inside of the wall and roll again?
No. You do notice there's a bunch of like plumbing and air grates in this room, though. Looks like almost like a maintenance room. All right, next guess.
So we already used T, L, E, B, R, and S.
Yeah, there's only one S, or at least.
Yeah.
Sorry, you said T L E B
B,
R.
R.
Another S.
We got 3 more guesses, so we have to use these sparingly.
Artemis.
It's a 5-letter word.
Just naming one of my cats, being like, he's spoiled enough to do that. Levers. Boyd, remind me, what's the language you speak that comes from Eberron? Don't you have a special language from there?
I don't know. I don't think
From being
so.
a Warforged?
I mean,
No?
maybe, but that's not currently in my character sheet.
Okay,
I didn't go
never
that
mind.
deep into the lore. The only thing that I know is Common, Draconic, Elvish.
Oh,
and
okay.
Undercommon.
Okay, never mind. No worries.
Chaos? CHAOS. Chaos. We're in the freaking plane of chaos.
Wrong.
What do you mean wrong?
Do you enter it?
Wrong. Yes.
Yeah, we'll put that in.
C.
Okay.
Green light. H. Green light. A. Green light. A. Green light. S. Green light. And then a green light lights up on the third light on the pedestal above it, and you hear the lock unclick in the final room.
Chaos.
Chaos
Yeah.
control.
As you do, from behind the door, you swear you hear a screech, and then a pounding behind the walls.
It's Void getting pounded.
Gears screeching, or is it like a living creature screeching?
More like a dying creature screeching.
Oh, okay.
It's Void getting
Okay.
pounded.
Alright, we're just gonna carry on the way.
An animal caught in between the gears.
Alrighty then. Let me prep the final room.
Can we not investigate it?
Oh, you can if you like.
Let's see what's going on behind door number 1.
Are you talking about like the direction you heard the screech and like the pounding from?
Yeah. Was it the door opening or was it the actual machine?
You don't know what it was, but you're welcome to make a check.
What would it be?
Investigation.
Oof.
You look up into one of the air grates, and sort of as you look back there, you swear you see some like gears turning back in the dark space back there, and you're like, "Yep, that's what gears sound like. I knew it was
Cool.
gears."
Guys,
You
it's
walk
just
back,
gears.
smugly confident in your investigation.
Just gears, guys. Let's go.
I can interface with the gears.
Ryan's buying gears. Alright, we going?
Yep.
Yes. Give me 1 second. I'm prepping.
Do we need a roll or is it just the
Nope,
room's already
go
that
open?
was
mini
the
boss.
5th one, so y'all are going to the mini boss room.
No treasure room.
Yeah,
Can
mini
I
boss
take,
slash treasure room. You know,
can I take
it's a
one of my-
vault.
Can I take one of my potions?
Yeah, go for it. Any prep y'all want to do, you should do now.
Yeah.
Wait, I can pop one of
Yeah.
my heals instead.
I'm gonna drink
It'd probably be
healing
good because I think pretty much everybody's wounded. No.
one for the basic healing? Is it 2d4 plus 2 or plus 4?
Yeah.
A sec, don't
Plus
do
two.
that.
Plus
I'm gonna heal everybody. Or not.
Go for it. I think it'll still be helpful. What are you planning on doing, Void?
I was gonna do prayer of healing.
What does that heal everybody for?
It depends what level I cast it at. I was gonna upcast. Why isn't it letting me fucking copy? Hello?
Hello.
Okay, there we go. I just have to.
Hello.
So yeah, it'd be 2d8 plus 4. But I was
Okay.
gonna cast it at level 3 because it's a level 2 spell. So
Okay.
it would do 3d8 plus 4.
Okay.
Okay.
Roll your d8. 18 damages.
Health.
Damages?
Help,
Or
I'm
health.
dying.
Like, you heal for
Woo.
18 damage.
Hey, I'm back.
18 HP.
Back at
Got-
full.
Each regain. Okay. Perfect.
Sure.
Back at full.
For each of you. Yeah, that's a big heal. That's a big
Sure.
pop.
Is everybody healed up?
Yep.
Is Thorn
Okay.
healthy? Is his dreadlock back?
No longer on fire.
I mean, I'm not at full health, but I'm not doing a lot better. At one point, I was down to 1 HP.
Alright, we'll use you as the meat shield then and get the use out of you. Get in there.
Alright, let me try to fill in here. Alright, can you all see the map?
Yes. Kil'Kash?
Chest.
Okay, Void, I think you
Fine,
just
let
need to
him
drop yourself in there. What's this guy doing in here?
Kil'Kash
He's
died.
okay. He's just in the other room.
Nah,
Alright,
dying from
Uh,
dread.
each of y'all give me a perception check as you walk into the room.
Yep. It's a room.
Yep, it's a room.
Looks familiar.
It's a big room, says Sony.
Void, can you give me yours too?
Uh,
Perception.
Perception, you say? I can the right keys.
Okay. Thorn, perhaps because of your nature and sort of the plane you came from, and Thesera, perhaps because of your tie to the natural world as well, y'all both immediately feel a cold sweat on the back of your neck as you feel an overwhelming sense of bloodlust come from the pillar, something atop the pillar in the center of the room. The other two of you are can't tell and just walk into the room.
It's a room.
It's a room.
Does no one else feel that overwhelming dread from the center of the
Okay.
room? Oh, okay. Alright.
Dread. Oh, that doesn't sound very good.
That doesn't sound not dreadful.
I put my hood up.
Yeah. I put my boots on.
I stick to the side of the wall.
Alright. What do you mean, Thesera?
Just something from the center of the room.
Well, why don't you go check it out then?
I have a better idea. Why don't you go check it out?
Well, you're the one that senses it. Anyways.
They're getting hostile with each other.
Thorn, you look up on top of the pillar up there, and you swear you could see a singular red light glowing, looking down upon you all.
It's the Eye of Thorn.
Red light.
I'm just gonna I want to hide in the shadow.
It's an Inferno Tower
Of
from
this
Clash
wall.
Clans.
Okay. It's a dimly lit room, so there's plenty of shadows around. Make me a stealth check with disadvantage, but advantage because you're thing, so just a normal stealth check.
Negate.
You did, after all, just come through a choke point.
11.
11.
Okay.
Okay.
Lovely.
Alright.
Lovely. Squeeb, are you up? Did you climb up onto the platform up there? As a reminder, these are different elevation lines, so that's like a 5-foot climb to get up there, and it's another 5
Yeah.
feet, and then another 5
I'll
feet.
climb up here.
Okay.
Alright, guys, you're the one that sees the red light and the dread. Get in there.
Thorn, you look back up, and the light's gone, and then
Whoa.
all of a sudden, between the center of all of you, a loud screech erupts from a metallic creature who just appears behind Avalene.
Oh, for
And I'm going to need everybody to roll initiative.
I can't be surprised. I knew all along.
You were surprised.
Can't be surprised. Oof.
4.
And that one.
Nat Wumbo.
Is my guy considered a construct?
I think you'd have to look that up in the lore. I'm not entirely sure. I think you're like a humanoid construct.
Let me go pull up my bulky book.
We've got a 1. Thorn got a 6. Thesera got a 15.
Oh, there's a tie for 15.
Oh, there is. Roll another initiative check for me, Sony.
Well,
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
His 15 beats your 16. Or your 15. We'll just do that.
that's okay. Bad roll out of the way.
Another bad roll.
Avalene, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw as he appears behind you.
19.
Okay. The screech he unleashes sort of right behind you sends to send out these sort of what I can only call sort of harmful psychic waves. But you're able to dodge sort of, we'll say, like behind the cover of this wall in time before it can damage you.
Sounds like something that hurt Kil'Kash.
I do a little dodge roll.
I am so
Boom.
upset he's not here for this. And I found a construct that deals psychic damage specifically for this.
Oh, damn.
That's all right. We'll find another time to get him.
Okay, well, it says
Okay.
I'm made of organic and inorganic materials. Like, I guess the reason I was asking that is because it says my that particular last heal does not affect undead or constructs. So I just don't know if that would affect me.
Your healing spell? I would
Yeah.
assume that affects you. That's no issue.
Oh, okay. That's the only reason I asked, because I didn't know.
I
If
say
it was...
organic part, so.
Yeah, this is living humanoids, resting, healing magic. Yeah, never mind. Ignore me. I'm just being stupid. I was overcomplicated that for no reason.
Okay, y'all are close enough. He is going to put his hand out towards Thesera and Thorn, and I'm going to need each of you to make a strength saving throw.
Strong.
That's just a d20 plus my strength modifier, right?
Mm-hmm.
Fail. Fail.
Thorn passes. Essentially, what y'all feel is that the space around you all warps. You're lifted off the ground, and then Thorn, you're able to resist it somewhat. So when he essentially like turns the gravity back on threefold and tries to slam y'all back into the ground, you're able to sort of catch your feet under you and withstand it. You take 7 points of what's the damage type again? takes 7 points of force damage. Sony, you take 13 points of force damage
Woo.
and 3 points of piercing damage.
Ugh.
Excuse me, bludgeoning damage. And you are also knocked prone.
Well, that sucks.
Oh, I need to zoom out. So there we go. Okay. Knocked prone for the time being. Wait, didn't work. There we go. Okay, and then he is going to slash at Avalene with this giant scythe that he has.
Oh, okay.
He gets a 13. Does that hit?
Day 13.
Okay, just barely hits. He deals 10 points of damage to you.
And uncanny
Dodge.
dodge.
So 5.
Woo!
All right. And his scythe deals psychic damage, by the way.
Oh,
I don't
that's
think
cool.
anybody resists, right?
No.
Even Muffin wouldn't resist that. Okay, that's going to be his turn then. Thesera, you are up.
Do I
By up, I mean you are down.
get up?
Yes, it'll take all your movement to stand up. But you still have your action and whatnot.
I'll get up and then I'll just shapeshift.
Okay.
I'll just be my gorilla.
Gorilla mode activated.
Got a gorilla for sale.
You can use the throw attack.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
actually, no.
Yeah, as I've said, you can like pick up junk and stuff around and throw it if you'd like.
Well, I think I take my full action shapeshifting, so I don't think I can
Oh,
attack.
that's right.
So that'll have to be it for me.
Was it the Circle of the Moon that I think can use it as a bonus action?
Yeah.
Cool. All right. In that case, we'll move on to Avalene.
Woohoo! Guys in my face. I'm gonna attack.
Cool. Go for it.
16.
16 hits.
10 damage. Or 20.
Squeeb within range. He's 5 feet above you. Since he's above you, I'll say it works. If he was below and it was up top, then no. But we'll count it.
Yes! 20 damage!
Okay. Big damage. Is that like max roll on both sneak attack? Jeez.
And I'm going
Yeesh.
to bonus action disengage, and I'm
Okay.
going to climb up. So I'm up here with Squeeb.
Okay.
Looking down.
Well, you don't need to disengage because you're still within melee range there. Unless you're going to move back away from him.
No. Just going to be up top.
Okay.
That's it.
Oh, excuse me. Thorn, you are up.
Okay. How tall would you say this room is?
Let me see if there's a specific height. He's a medium construct, so probably like, no, we'll call it 5.5 to 6.5 feet range.
Well, not like, is that how big the room would be though?
Oh, the room. Sorry, were you talking about him or the room?
No. Like the entirety of the room.
The entirety of the room. Every block is 5 by 5 feet.
You're talking about
I
the
think
height?
they're 30 blocks, if I remember correctly. Are you asking the height? What's your question?
Yeah, like the height of the room. I guess would it be big enough to call in a cloud?
This room is about 100 feet tall, if I recall correctly. Like 10 stories, because the pillar goes up a solid like 60 feet.
Okay. Well, never mind. I guess that defeats my purpose of the thing I was gonna do. I guess I'll cast my Spirit Guardians.
Okay. Let me see how this works.
I can post it.
What level spell is that?
It's a level 3 spell.
Okay. He casts Counterspell.
What the fuck?
Anything else you'd like to do?
What does Counterspell do? Or am I going to find out until
You,
after?
you attempt to interrupt a creature in the process of casting a spell. If the creature is casting a spell of 3rd level or lower, its spell fails and has no effect.
What the fuck? Does that still use the spell slot?
Yes.
That's stupid. Nah, I guess I'll just move here.
As a heads up, that is a reaction, so you can only use one reaction per like set of turns. So he can't do any other reaction. So like if Squeeb, if you moved away from him, he wouldn't be able to do an attack of opportunity.
Oh, okay.
Just a reminder of that mechanic since it doesn't occur often. All right,
Okay.
that's your turn.
For me. Yeah.
All right, Squeeb, you're up.
All right. Can I swing on him from up here or no?
Yes, you can.
I have the high advantage. 27. Nat 20.
Crit definitely hits. Yeah.
Rerolled those nat ones.
Okay.
2
Nice.
plus
So
5.
9 plus 5, 14.
Yep.
Double 28.
Yep.
Cool.
I'll give him a smack again. Does a 12 hit?
It does not.
Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and... Or actually, on the one that I did hit, could I use trip attack? Or is it too late?
Too late now.
Okay. So sad. Can I use precision attack on this one?
On this one?
Yeah, on the 12.
Unless you have to declare it before the attack. If you're allowed to after, then go for it.
Yeah, I'm allowed to after.
Okay.
Oh, damn. 14.
14 hits.
Alright. 12, I'll reroll that too. Ooh.
16.
Yeah.
All right. Your flurry of blows sort of strike him multiple times, and the last one you deal sort of lands in the back of its leg, and it lets out a loud shriek, loud shrill shriek, like the one you heard before you came in the room.
I'll start climbing away.
Okay. To climb, it takes double movement speed if you're going to move up to the next level.
I think that's all I can do.
Sure. Okay. It's going to have its turn now. Okay. He is going to use his slash dash attack. What, 15-foot cone? 30-foot cone.
Well.
Cool. That'll definitely hit Thorn and Thesera. Or, actually...
Ooh.
I'm going to use it against y'all because this will also help me do some movement. He is going to sort of like almost like after image move, and in a blur before you can react, he's taking a slash. He's moved up right next to you, Avalene, and he slashes at you before you can react. He's moved up to Squeeb. We'll say behind Squeeb, and he takes as a slash at you as well.
What the hell?
He crit Avalene.
Ooh.
I got an 18 on Squeeb.
Oh,
Have I done candy dodge?
So that's 20. Well, excuse me, 10 plus. That's 26 damage on Avalene and 18 on Squeeb.
ouchie.
Can I uncanny dodge?
You can absolutely uncanny dodge. So half to 13 damage.
How much did you say mine was? 18?
18 damage. Yeah.
Yeesh.
Okay.
Alright.
And then he is going to reach a hand out towards. Who does he want to pull here? Do I want to pick on Thesera again, or do I want to grab Void? We'll grab. He'll reach out towards. No. Well. Yeah, we'll do Void. He puts a hand out towards Void, and all of a sudden you feel a magnetic force pulling at you, Void, and you need to make a strength check.
Strength check. That's gonna be easy.
Nat 1.
I would cry. Never play again.
0
What?
successes. What?
He pulls you up and dumps you on the ground next to him, and you take.
The hell's the equals 2?
You
Oh,
take
so that would be
11
15
points
if
of
that
full
changes
damage.
anything.
It would still fail. 11 points of force damage.
Okay, I have a question. So with that attack, would that count as within the way it worked? Would that count as an attack within 5 feet of me?
No, that would have been a ranged attack.
But he pulled me up.
Yeah, that's part of the effect of the attack, but
Yeah.
the attack was from more than 5 feet away.
Okay.
And that's going to be his turn. So let's move to Thesera.
Alright. Let's see my movement here.
Moving.
Alright. I'm a gorilla or an ape, so I can just,
Your climbing speed is equal to walking, right?
Yep.
Cool.
I'll get right here. And I'm gonna do my multi-fist on him.
He said, I wish you pulled me up here.
Yeah,
I'm coming for you.
there's no escape.
Okay. Gorilla Punch. What's it do?
Let's see. So it's a +5 to hit. Let's see.
Good. You get 2 of them, right?
Yeah.
First one misses.
Damn it. Oh.
Second one hits.
Woohoo. Damn it.
4 damages.
Thought I got all the bad rolls out of the way.
Give him a little love slap.
Backhand.
All right, Avalene.
Oh, well, I'm gonna come up too. Be able to make this. Boop. And rapier time.
Okay, go for it.
Boop.
That hits.
That's 20. 16.
Describe your kill.
Just pierced him through the chest. Just single strike. That's it.
Okay.
Shish kebab.
As you do, he lets out another just ungodly wail, and I need everybody to make a dexterity saving throw.
Uh-oh.
22 regardless.
19.
8.
Okay, if you got above a 14, you take 6 points. Excuse me. If you got above a 14, you take 3 points of damage. If you got below a 14, you took 6 points of damage.
Ouchie.
But it does fall to the ground defeated. Congrats!
My ears.
Could you use a reaction for that or no?
Nope, that was just part of its death effect.
Okay, I wasn't too sure if something
Nope,
like
similar to like how
uncanny
the one of the drones exploded after y'all defeated it.
Okay,
Similar thing.
beautiful. I'd like to loot it, body.
Okay. Can you be specific about what you're looking for again?
Oh, I'm looking for that power core. Something
Okay,
that looks
investigation.
expensive. 18 this time.
Okay. You
They have-
identify what you think is there's something almost along like the sort of the nape of the neck of the robot that stands out to you. Now do a sleight of hands check. With advantage. We'll take the 16. When you pull it out, you lose some of the cords and stuff that were attached to it. But what you pull out of it seems to be well, I'm not going to tell you what it is. It's probably something you're going to need to get appraised. But you feel a sort of psionic energy humming from it.
How do you freaking PS?
IONIC.
There we go. Psionic.
And with that, you sort of having taken like sort of what seems to be powering it out, all the lights go out, and it's just sort of lightly sparking from time to time.
Beautiful.
But if y'all do remember, each of the mini boss rooms is also one of the vault rooms. So along the back wall, each of y'all have a chance to go loot again. So do y'all want
Holy,
to?
she just.
This time I'm giving y'all a new option. Y'all can either roll on the same table that y'all did before, which y'all saw kind of like the level of the items were, or you can roll me a dirty 20. If you get a 19 or a 20, I will move you up a table in terms of like more rare items. But if you get less than a 5, I will move you down a table.
Between a 5 and a 19.
Rolling
Wow,
20.
nice.
Oh my
Between a
gosh,
5 and
she
a
rolled
19,
she
you're
rolled
on
a
the same
20.
table.
Yeah, but between a 5 and a 19, we're on the
Ooh,
same
you
table.
go down.
Right,
I get
Avalene
the
goes down a table.
knickknacks.
Anybody else want to take the offer?
Sure.
Uh,
Yeah,
You're on
just
the
stay on the
same table?
same. Sarah Thorn, do it.
with the robot everybody was looting, I don't suppose there'd be anything to loot that I'd be able to don and upgrade my armor, would it?
No. From what you can tell, he has kind of a glass cannon. He didn't really have like heavy armor on. It was more of like a loose casing. I wouldn't even call it armor.
A sausage casing.
7, you stay on the same one.
Ooh,
Oh,
Thorn.
holy crap! Thorn moves up. I was not
Hell
expecting
yeah.
her to get that. All right, everybody, roll a d100 then. Avalene got her 84. Let me find where's my sheet that I had.
Avalene's on the shit table.
I mean, 84 is still a high roll. Yeah, 84. Actually, you get a helm of telepathy.
Hell.
You can tell what Thorn's thinking.
80, you get gloves of missile snaring. That's a pretty fun one. I don't know if you know what that is, but it's pretty fun. I think as a reaction, you can like catch arrows out of the air, essentially. Thesera with a 20. You get a sentinel shield. Thorn went up a stage. He got a 10. You got a +2 Warhammer.
Hell yeah. How do I?
So +2 adds 2 to your attack rolls and damage rolls.
I'm able to use a shield.
We'll say, given where it came from, it's like a cool sort of metallic chrome color. Let's see what the Sentinel shield is. Druids can use shields, but generally they don't use metallic things.
I didn't know if it was metallic or made of wood or anything.
I'm looking it up right now. It's a pretty good item. You know what? For your sake, we'll say that it's what are you'll need to get it checked, Sony, but if you give me a nature check, I can give you some information on it, but you may want to get it checked out later for more details, depending on what you roll here. If you get like a 20, then I'll just tell you.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, look at that. Okay. From what you recall, when you were being trained as a druid and from your time when you were in near the Star Mountain, near the Emerald Enclave, you heard people talking about susur trees, which are these trees that are sort of have magic infused into their bark and into their leaves. From what you can tell, this shield seems to be made out of the bark of a susur tree, but then infused further from a skilled craftsman to give it additional inherent magical abilities. So we'll say not only is it wooden, but it will maintain the other abilities, which looks like it gives you
I see.
advantage on
Yeah.
initiative rolls and wisdom perception checks.
But it doesn't give any bonus armor or anything.
It is a shield. Shields give you, unless it specifies otherwise, it gives you a +2 to your armor class.
Ooh.
Keep in mind that'll be in one hand though, so like if you're casting spells, you'll need an arcane focus in one hand and the shield in the other, so you won't be wielding like a staff in the other.
Okay.
It's annoying.
Unless druids can use their staff as an arcane focus, but I don't think they can.
It's hard to say. I know it's probably different with Baldur's Gate as well.
Yep. But yeah, that'll definitely be helpful for you. What did everybody else get? The gloves of missile snaring. I know broadly what they do. We got the +2 weapon.
Helm.
What was it? Helm of telepathy. Let's check that out.
Telepathy.
Y'all rolled pretty well this time compared to last time where y'all were like, these are all pretty damn good.
Let's see.
Can cast detect thought spell from it.
And you can use suggestion spell on with it.
Interesting. Obviously, that's a piece of headgear, so you won't be able to use it with
my hat.
the other one. Also note that you can only attune when y'all have your magic items. There's only so many that you can attune to if they require attunement.
Damn.
So just
How
keep
many
that
is
in
it?
mind. Let me check. I think it might be equal to your proficiency. Nope, never mind. It doesn't matter about proficiency. It's just any creature can be attuned up to 3 magic, or with 3 magic items.
Oh, lovely.
So it's not like attuned to you forever, and like once you use 3, you're locked into those 3, and you can never do it again. You would just have to attune to a new item and get rid of one of the old ones. So you're not like locked into that choice. So I wouldn't worry about it too much unless you already have more than 3. Which I don't think anybody should. Avalene might be the closest. 'Cause I think her Hat of Disguise Self requires
Yeah.
attunement, right?
Yeah.
And
Cool.
so does the Cloak of Elvenkind.
Can I attune these gloves?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you'd like to, y'all attune to whatever y'all think is appropriate. And I know we're getting close to Sony's time to head out. So, are you good for like 5 more minutes,
Yeah,
Sony?
yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so to just summarize up, y'all will head back to the main room after looting here and heading back. Regroup with Kil'Kash and whatnot. Y'all have another chance to short rest if you'd like.
Oh yeah.
But you don't have a chance to long rest. Essentially, what you have now is the 2 keys that will get you into the main vault, where y'all can hear some hammers pounding and some gears cranking as Dorwin Swiftspark seems to be ready for y'all's final dance. Any other questions before we head out?
I don't suppose you would know how I would add that +2 into Roll20 so it calculates automatically without me needing to remember, would you?
I would Google it because I did something similar for like I made a custom spell a while back. You essentially have to add it as an item, equip it, indicate that you can attack with it, and then you put some modifiers in it. It's essentially like coding into it where you say like there's a certain phrase you enter and it's like mod attack
Yeah, I
+2
see
or
that.
something like that. I'll just
Okay, yeah,
Google
the
it to
little
make sure you're
mod
doing
field.
it right, but it's actually pretty simple to do.
You said that was just +2 to the attack.
+2 to attack and the damage roll.
Do you guys
Yep.
still have hit die from last time?
Yeah, I used up all mine
Yeah.
now.
Same.
How is everybody looking health wise?
I'm at 6.
Eh.
Because you bullied me.
34 out of 37 now.
You should be able to
You're
use
healing
your
up.
hit die, Void.
Do I still have all of mine since I wasn't in the last battle, or would that be tuned down because
How many do you have total?
5?
We'll say that you used half last time, so we'll say you have 3 left.
Oh, it is 5. I only have 1 left. I guess
Well,
I'll
we're different
use it.
classes.
I think
you might
it's
have less.
different classes, and I think it's based off your constitution, maybe. I
Let
don't
me
know.
look how many Dragonborn have.
Make sure you check warrior as well. It might be on that page. Regardless, yeah, we'll say like you had to use some last time just to make it a little bit more fair.
Huh? Yeah, I just figured I'd ask since I wasn't here. Wouldn't
Mhm.
exactly be fair that I had all 5 of them.
For each level they gain.
Good question.
5. Yeah, so it is 5. I have 1 more.
Oh, is it just for your level?
Yeah.
Okay.
9.
Nice. Good high roll.
For the Sentinel Shield, is it only advantage on perception, no other wisdom checks?
I think it's just perception, right? It just says wisdom checks perception.
Yeah, I just said it in brackets, so I just want to make
Yep.
sure.
And on initiative, which is huge.
Yeah.
But yes. But I mean, as y'all have probably seen from like this episode and the last, perception comes up a lot. So perception is one of the best things to have advantage in.
Oh.
Would you
You
consider
didn't notice me say anything.
would you consider like say, because I'm thinking right now I'd have my shield always on while we're moving kind of thing, but at the start of combat, would it be a bonus action if I say, okay, I'm just gonna use two-handed staff kind of thing?
That'd be an item interaction, similar to what I was telling Void when he was like equipping his shield mid combat. As long as you're just doing it once per like set of turns, or your yeah, like once per turn essentially, you're fine.
Okay.
That's how I'm gonna roll on it, anyways. But you can't on your turn attack, like you can't have your shield up and then be like, I'm gonna attack with a two-handed staff and put my shield away. And then once I'm done with that, I'm gonna put the shield back up and hide behind it while other people attack me.
Yeah.
And you have to choose one or the other.
Okay.
All right. Any other questions?
Oh,
Void, if you're using your hit die, also you add Constitution to each roll of the die, not just once.
oh,
So that'd be 4, 8, and 11. Just a heads up, and that applies to everybody. If you're rolling hit die, you add your Constitution to each roll of the hit die.
That's 1d8 plus 3, and then 1d8 plus 3, and then 1d8 plus 3.
That's 23 health for me.
All right, everybody good?
Yep.
Yo.
Hopefully we'll have the whole squad back next week because it's going to be a very exciting conclusion to the chapter, and we'll have to talk implications for where we go from here as well.
Woohoo.
Okay.
Woohoo!
Might as well put it in chat. Next week's big boss. Everyone be here.
Everyone be here. It'll be a good time.
You have no
It's a
choice.
tough fight as well.
Have
Especially
no
given
choice.
y'all burned through a lot of resources, which was sort of the point of this. So
Yeah.
I hope y'all have fun.
Resources.
I
Yeah.
tried
And
conserving
I
as
will
much as
talk
I
to y'all
can
later.
this time. Alright,
No
Bye,
there you go.
resources
everybody.
for you.
Go back to the main room. I'm going to take some time to summon a new familiar.
Fair enough.
Freaking
Fair enough.
owl.
We'll talk to y'all later this week. Bye, everybody.
Okay, see you
Bye.
later.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Yo.